56, 55, 58, 57. Getting a bit nervous now, if I'm honest. 54. I'm a bit scared. Don't even like curry. 20, 20, 12, 11. Wanda, help. 8, 7. Oh my Christ. Oh my God. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
What was that about, Scott? But you put the wrong countdown on.
No,
everybody.
What I did was I couldn't be bothered to make a new one. No,
right.
No, I actually did. I did make a new one.
Because everyone's going to think you're trying to hot curry now.
Well, I ain't. No, I did. I was going to make a new one,
right.
And I have made one. But then obviously we've changed the whole setup for the night.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be bothered.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So it's it is what it is. Right, I'm just going to put this full screen and we'll explain the setup.
Explaining the setup.
It
looks really weird like this.
It does, doesn't it? So you're going to see the comments.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm going to be looking at my phone to bring the comments up.
So basically, I'm just
using. A bit easier.
We're just using the laptop, full screen, so we can't see your comments. No. Wanda's got her phone.
Yeah.
And she's going to be generating the comments from the phone.
That's correct.
If she's looking down at the
easier.
Yeah. So if she's looking down at the phone, she's not ignoring.
How?
Not ignoring you. She's actually paying you quite a lot of attention. So yeah, like the live lounge, Wanda. Can you explain what the live lounge is?
Well, I've always wanted a lounger seat thing. What we're sitting on now.
Yeah.
And they're going really cheap in Tesco at the minute. And literally, I bought one with birthday money. Basically, I treated myself. I thought I've got to have two because I can't be the only one sitting on it in the garden. So I brought two. And literally, Scott was adamant that he wasn't going to sit on it because he didn't like them. I was like, okay, they're really comfy, because we've got a bench and it can be quite hard on our backs, can't it?
Yeah, and the wooden chairs in here can be quite.
And they're really
hard,
uncomfortable. So, got them. I said, come and try it out, Scott, in the evening after you had a few after your live the other day with Dave and Chris. And he hasn't removed himself since. Basically, he's loved them.
To be fair, I've had today off as annual leave. Been asleep in it.
Yeah, and where the weather's been rubbish, it's been hot on and off, and now it's been raining. I thought I'll swap the wooden chairs for these for now, so they're not just bunged in the corner. And it's worked out pretty well. Now it's all cosy. And then after a few drinks last night, me and you had an evening off and had some time together. So after a couple of weeks, I was like, I was going to suggest a live tonight. Silly me. Oh, we'll do it tomorrow night then. All right then.
So we did. Came up with the live lounge.
Yeah,
so
the live lounge.
We're just going to lounge around and see who's about and have a bit of a chat.
Yeah, and we're on tea.
Yeah, a cup of tea because I was a bit pissed. Little bit.
Right. So we'll see who's in.
Let's
joining
do a roll call.
Are you on tea, everybody?
Where are you from and what you're drinking?
Right. So we've got Phil Smith, Lee.
Hello, Lee.
Kev.
Hello, Kev.
Bramhill Backman Brewery.
Backman Brewery.
Hello.
Okay, hope you're all right.
Reese, he says, just been to Nisa and they have Strongbow dark fruit slushy. Ooh. Do you know what, Reese? Okay, one time we went in there and they had the Marshmallow Brothers cider slushy and it was on a boiling hot day, wasn't it, last year? I absolutely loved every second of it.
Yeah, so obviously we went off to Nisa the other day because they sell the torps for my submachine.
Yeah.
But also, I think it was Danny Bloom or Big Steve, I can't remember which one it was.
Steve Warlow.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
He said that they're doing some up in Waterlooville, which is a bit closer than the Romsey place. So yeah, and they had a perfect draft machine in there. I did very well not to buy it.
You walked away, didn't you?
Walked away.
So we got Death by Cocktail in. Barry, hello Barry. How are you both?
Hello, my friend Baz.
Our lovely friend Lou. Hi Lou. Brad Evans.
Hello, Brad.
Adam, hi Adam. Christopher.
I've had some fun with Adam this week.
Oh yeah, you told me one of his text messages earlier, and I was like, oh dear, he's right up your street. Isn't he? Hello, Christopher.
Hello, Chris.
David Wilson.
David Wilson. Thank you for the channel membership. You are on the list now. Thank you very much.
You. Barry says, thank God for that. I thought you were going to sing.
So the live lounge.
Yeah.
Obviously,
yeah.
I took it from BBC's live lounge thing, and just used the art from that really, but obviously put our own take on it. So yeah, no singing here, Baz.
Not yet, anyway.
No, not yet.
I don't think we could do it on tea.
I did buy a nice looking Unity beer from we've been off and done a vlog today, haven't we?
Disney Castle.
And I'd just like to point out
It's a new cup.
Replacement cup.
Not going in the microwave, Scott.
Cupgate.
Anyway, Lou
it's all right though. She doesn't mention it at least once a day, so we're fine.
Lou says Tesco, every little helps. Love the loungers.
Except their car wash, which is fucking rubbish.
Hello, Paul. Paul's in the chat. And it keeps skipping down. Hope you are well.
Do you find it easier doing the comments on there or on the laptop?
A lot easier.
Yeah.
Because it goes all
just
wrong.
Ski whiffs all over the bean.
Brad said, sounds good to me, but now I want a beer. You are a bad influence.
Yep. Nope.
Sarah's in. Hi,
hello, Sarah.
The crummy beard.
Tom, hello, pal.
People, how are we doing today?
I've been watching your he's off camping in his camper van.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching him with his camper van today. That was really,
cool.
really interesting. If you don't subscribe to Tom, go and give him a subscribe. He's good.
Someone called Mimi from Holland drinking Lindenberg.
Pilsner. Oh, that sounds nice. What's it? Any good?
Barry says he's just finished a bottle of
Budvar.
Jim Theo, I just want to say, I think the pair of you are proper people. Watch all your stuff. You're top people.
Really appreciate that. Just try and keep it, just nonsense, really.
Yeah, we even show when we argue. Just normal couple, really. Well, we're not normal.
We don't argue, Wanda. Sometimes. Put the cup down. Reminds me of look, grumpy old git.
Kev's in the chat.
Hello, Kev. Hope you're all right, mate.
How much did you say the lounges were?
£25 each, aren't they?
Yeah. And I've seen them way more than that.
The one that we bought one, got it back, wanted to set it up, and it had a button missing.
Sorry, I've got hair in my mouth.
So we had to take it straight back, swap it over.
So yeah, so we're all up to date with the chat. Oh no, it's just scooped up again. David Tobin. Hi Scott, Wanda, how are you? And what are you up to?
We are lounging in our lounges, David. So Wanda bought these lovely lounges. I was insistent I wasn't going to sit in. And then we went out for a night out, just a couple of beers last night. Wanda said she was going to suggest doing a live last night. I said, right. So in a slightly inebriated state, I set up the live lounge. So it's basically us just having a nice cup of tea. Seeing what you guys are up to, really.
There might have been something else, but we got a bit worse for wear last night.
We almost went live last night, didn't we?
Yeah. Phil says I'm on the Birra Moretti as it's cheap, keeping the good stuff for the weekend.
You can't. Birra Moretti's all right. It's okay.
Phil, are you looking forward to next month?
Yes. July the 24th. Warrior Fest.
I'm literally scared for you guys. Honestly,
yeah,
I said we're going to end up in the sea.
So July 24th, Warrior Fest, beer and music and food festival on HMS Warrior down in Portsmouth. It's my birthday.
It is your birthday.
We'll be going there, and you might even catch us a bit live with Phil Smith.
How's that going to work?
I don't know. I'd just say they might catch us a bit live.
I think the day will just disappear really quickly. Yeah. It'll be too much fun.
Or there'll be some clips from Warrior Fest involved at some point.
Yeah. And evening, guys. What is the winning name for the new Chippy series?
Right. So I'm going to explain where.
Don't worry about that bit.
Yeah. It's going to be called. I took the poll down because there was hedging to a clear winner, and it was Scott and Wanda's Chippy Trips.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because it's like a tongue twister to me.
So yeah, new series of videos that are going to come probably starting either next week or the week after.
Yeah.
We're going to try and visit.
Is there a particular day we're going to do that?
It'll probably be.
It should be Chippy Friday.
Chippy Friday.
Yeah.
Well, Friday's fish and chips night.
Yeah.
So basically,
where's that come from? Like, why? What is that about? It's always on a Friday.
I don't know.
is it the end of the week or what? As in, like for work and people, it was tradition
Easy.
to have fish and chips.
Maybe,
on that
if
day.
you know, put it in the comments. But basically, what I came up with the idea was visiting every fish and chip shop in Portsmouth just once a week, and buying a portion of chips.
And we said about visiting all the pubs in Portsmouth.
Yeah,
as well.
we'll come to that in a second because Wanda had a fantastic idea as well last night. One
Probably a dangerous idea, to be fair.
Yeah, one portion of chips from every chip shop in Pompey, and every week. So we're going to do a trip to the chip shop. One portion of chips, and we'll see what we think is the best portion of chips in Pompey.
Yeah, and we're going to do out of 5 stars for the taste.
Yeah,
and then we're going
taste,
to do
portion size, isn't it?
Size, price. So I think we should do a little board and then colour in the stars and put it up the rating.
And then Wanda came up with a fantastic. I've got it on my phone, so I'm hoping it'll show you.
We need that map.
So
it's like the London Underground, but it's all the.
And a similar thing, we're going to do pub stops of Portsmouth. So every pub in Pompey, we're going to go and review. Whether we just have a Coke or anything like that, and we're just going to go to every pub in Pompey and
see what it's
like.
Yeah. David Wilson says we're taking bets on whether Scott falls asleep. It does look very comfortable there.
So genuinely, we went off. We've done a vlog today of a brew house by us called Southwark Brew House. Over 300 years old. It's basically just a bottle shop now, but they've got the old steam brew still intact.
Amazing. It's really a lot of history.
That's coming out Saturday.
You could really smell it, even though we had masks on.
Really fantastic. A chat with Matt, the guy that runs the place as well. But next door, the Golden Lion, they did some food. So we sat and had a lovely. It was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, it was well worth the price.
If you're on our Instagram, you'll see pictures of the lunch. But these were the 2 sandwiches that we had.
They were like yummy.
So we had them. Came back. Wanda didn't feel well.
Eat it all.
Wanda didn't feel well, so she went to bed. She had a pain in her head, headache.
It wasn't a headache. I don't know what it was.
I sat in here and had a bit of a nod.
Brad says could get 15 Steiners for that. Steiners. Looks like we're not getting loungers. Does Scott snore? I think everyone does, don't they? Phil Smith, Warrior Fest. Boom.
Wanda is very, very worried about Warrior Fest.
David said, I like the ice cream feet. They were the retro ice cream, weren't they? So they brought them back.
We were due to release the ice bottle, the cola bottle lollies, but as we went live, I've pushed that back to tomorrow. So we did the loopy juice.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
And then Wanda said we need to do the ice lollies quick to get the taste.
Get the taste out our mouths. God. Barry says a birthday a week after mine, old chap. Don't forget to send me a present. Phil said they'll catch me live bobbing up and down in the sea.
Yeah, that'll be me. I'm man overboard that day, mate.
Raggy's in.
Hello, Billy. Hope you're all right,
pal. Lou said everyone has chippy tea on a Friday. It used to be payday.
Right, okay. Makes sense now. Basically, all I'm going to do, keeping it cheap, is just buy a portion of chips and see what they're like.
Quick check on the net. There is an ancient Jewish custom to eat fish on Fridays because God created fish on the 5th day.
I'm just going to wipe that camera because it looks a bit short. But excuse my belly.
Raggy says chips are us.
Chips are us. Yeah, Chippy Drips is called. It's going to be called.
David says Evening Beauty and the Beast.
Don't call her Beast. A bit rude, that. No need for that.
And says has to be curry sauce. Anyone that has gravy, please leave. Had curry sauce on chips last night. Had to have it.
The other way home, didn't we? We got them. It's like, want chips now?
Need chips.
Need chips. Freshly cooked chips.
Adam says fish on Fridays come from Christian Lent. Fasting on Fridays, but fish being cold-blooded were fair game, so you could eat fish. Here's a fact too. Fish and chips came from Portuguese Jews.
Oh, okay. I thought I came from the fish and chip shop.
Scott, you're going to put on 10 stone eating all them chips?
No, once a week. I've already put on 10 stone in this fucking channel.
Chippy Trips is a good name.
It is a great name. That came from, right, I'm just going to, Jim Bob SquarePants. It's a cracker. So yeah.
Wanda, my friends are talking about going to Disneyland as it's slowly opening up soon.
Don't talk to Wanda about Disney because obviously they're shutting the majority
shops.
of the stores. They're keeping.
It's all because it's going online.
Yeah, all online, and they're concentrating on digital streaming,
which is nuts. It's sad, really, because it's the experience of going into the shops they're taking away, and a lot of people have not been very happy about it, have they?
So we filmed that video a couple of weeks back, and Wanda was genuinely devastated.
I was devastated because I took the kids in there when they were little, and they used to love it. I've gone in there many occasions, and it's just the experience. It's really magical. I love going into the Disney store. Now we've got to travel to London to get that experience now.
I genuinely don't get it. I don't get the whole the reasoning behind it.
No, because they do so well, the shops, and a lot of people that shopped online in the lockdown said they hated it and they'd rather come to the shop.
So they're supposed to be keeping their flagship stores, so Oxford Street, maybe Manchester.
Yeah.
But the rest of them will go in. They've closed all of the ones in Canada. France, yeah. I think there was uproar in one country. What's the country where they protested? Chantal? Was it Italy?
Italy. People actually protested in Italy because they were shutting the shop.
Went on strike.
No, they went on strike. The workers, because obviously a lot of people losing their jobs as well. And it's been people's livelihoods, and they've run shops from day one, and they've been there 20 years.
Some of those people in the Southampton store have been there since they got the keys, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
Sobieski's in the chat. Hi,
hello,
Sobieski. Scott gets drunk, trips eating chips.
Bums into chips. Could be a motto.
Learning something new every day. Jack, hello, Jack. Oi, oi, legends. The life. Oh, hi, Sam and Chantal.
You got this. Well, I haven't. You've got anything.
Mr. Ads, hi, Scott and Wanda. How's your Tuesday been? It's been quite a busy day, actually. We went on to a trip to an old brewery that's not running anymore, but it's like a shop, isn't it?
So it's basically a bottle shop now that's selling fairly local craft beer stuff.
Yeah.
But what it's got still in there is the old steam brewery. So it's got the old mash tun, it's got the old boiler. It's basically it's a museum as well. So we filmed all around there. Had a chat with Matt as well.
I loved it.
It was really good. It's coming out Saturday. Hope you enjoy it. It's quite a long one. It's about 28 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's
if you like history of old buildings and that, and if you like craft beer and yeah, but the stuff they got in there is unreal. Sid's in the chat. Hi, Sid. Growing up, my dad used to get paid on Thursday, so Chippy tea was Thursday when I was a kid.
It's funny how different families had different traditions and things like that, isn't it? So you've got
oh, that's for a review.
Yeah, it's funny how sort of traditions like have what day you'd have a curry or your takeaway night. Yeah. As kids and things like that.
And I think a lot of people do Fridays because it is the end of the week and think, right.
And most of you get paydays and things like
that. Reese, the term fish fingers originated from Southampton.
Don't agree with that.
I knew you was going to say something.
I'll tell you what though, we went back to Dancing Man Brewery as well.
Yeah,
didn't do any filming in there, just had beer in there. And we actually sat inside as well.
Yeah, it's really lovely in there.
Really, really nice. Another old building.
David, I had fish today.
You can't be weird. We just had chips last night, didn't we? Can't remember.
All this talk of chips is making me very hungry.
I was just thinking that. We had a massive lunch though, didn't we? It was huge.
Yeah, but it will be about 9:30, 10 o'clock. We'll be really hungry.
Like that. The bread it was on was like that.
And it was homemade. And in the bread, it was sea salt and rosemary in there as well. And it was lovely. Fish and chips always taste better from the seaside.
We're lucky. Obviously, I think Grimsby's supposed to be the UK capital for fish and chips, but Pompey has its fair share. What I'm interested in with the chippy trips, obviously, we're going to do all of the chip shops. The ones I'm interested in are the ones on the seafront where you're going to get less for your money and pay more to see what the quality is like.
Right. Kev said, what beach are you guys lounging? Looks like you're at one of the posh beach communities here in California.
Do you know what? Our shed, it's
taking a life of its own, really.
Basically, it was a £310 shed that I saw, and we got it in. I think it was May 2 years ago, July 2 years ago, something like that. And it's just sort of taken on a little life of its own, really. It became its own character on the channel, isn't it?
You've got to read the next one because I can't read the last bit.
So, if Scott eats too many chips and puts on weight, you can call him Chippy Tits. So, right, let's stop at the comments just for a second. Chippy Trips, I'm assuming, is a bit of a play on words from Chippy Tits. Anybody that watches Martin and Bex, the funny channel, she calls him Chippy Tits as well. Wanda didn't want to call it Chippy Trips because
for that reason.
But I just think it's a play. Obviously, Jim Bob SquarePants is the one that suggested Chippy Trips. So, and I just thought it was quite funny, and it suits the little series down to the ground. So I just thought it was hilarious, and I just stopped the vote because I fell in love with it.
Jim Bob, yeah, it does definitely.
Suck ass.
It's not good, is it? I reckon they're going to regret it and they're going to bring back stores eventually, but I think it's a huge mistake. I honestly do. I know that someone's taken over.
Bob Iger.
Yeah, new president of Disney, and basically he's the man that makes all the big decisions.
Be very careful what we say, because we don't want to slander anybody. That's not what this channel's about. He's obviously making decisions that not a lot of people agree with.
No. And because he's the main man, he makes the decision to go ahead with these things, and he thinks that everyone wants to shop online, but they truly don't.
Nope.
A lot of people have come into Chantel's store and they've been like, they hated shopping online, and they were glad the shops were back open again. So
you made the comment. There's on the high street now. There's very few places you can go that brings a smile to your face. It's charity shops, second-hand shops. It's mobile phone shops, pound shops.
There's no magic anymore. There's nothing
fun.
in them,
there's no fun
Disney,
anymore.
You know, you're sure to smile at some point when I go around,
Toys R Us
and get excited over the toys and stuff.
Woolworths, I used to love Woolworths. The amount of shit that was in Woolworths.
But the Disney store catered for all ages.
Yes.
There was like a kitchen area. There's like clothing for adults. There's the children's bit. There's the baby bit. It catered for everybody. Anyway, let's get back to the
what does on a high horse?
Brown Hill Backroom. They reviewed the chips on a roll, and then you can split. Maybe get a pot of mushy peas. You can tell a good chippy depending on their mushy peas. I do like mushy peas as well.
I just think I came up with the idea. I just think it's really simple. A couple of quid a week. And I just think there's like, I've tried to Google how many chip shops are in Pompey. It's fucking hundreds. Let's go over years.
David Tomney. Everywhere is the same. Being online, I call it the Ryanair generation.
It's Wanda's daughter works in Disney store.
Well,
not for long. But someone came in, didn't they? Genuinely, Wanda. Someone came in and said to her, "I've come into the shop to see what it's like. Because I'm going to go home and order it online."
They're not going to be able to do that anymore, though, are they?
What are you doing?
The thing is, it's costly with the delivery on top of that. And it's nice to actually see it properly as well, and have the music. It's the whole experience with it.
I mean, me, Dave, and Chris were saying this the other night. Is I'm something. If I'm going to buy something, hey June.
Hi June.
If I'm going to buy something, I want to see it. I want to see it first before I buy it.
I hate shopping online. I don't like it.
You don't get any idea of quality. Don't get any idea of quality.
It's all the delivery charges on top and stuff. I like to do the Disney store shopping experience, but not anymore. I have to go to London for that now. Anyway, Josh Edwards.
Hello, Josh.
Everyone. Right, Derek, both have a good life. Take care. Got a review to bang out. You know what it's like. Big thumbs up. Thanks, Barry, for joining us.
Anybody that doesn't subscribe to Baz or the Beer No Idea, you really should.
Scott and Wanda, any idea of the music at Warrior Fest?
No.
When I've investigated, it is like acoustic stuff.
Okay.
From the looks of it, it's only been pictures that I've seen.
So it's set on the middle deck, I believe. I don't think it's on the top deck.
People dress up and that.
People dress up and.
I think we should go as pirates.
I suppose I could do, because I'll probably lose a leg halfway through the day.
I say a live Deliveroo review. One day I'm just cutting kids' pizza with scissors. It works though, Lou, doesn't it?
So going back
it's perfect. It's
going
not
back to
about with a rolling cutter. You just go snip, snip. And it's done.
Going back to the...
Oh, Sam.
Going back to the live Deliveroo, we have got a thing that's in the pipeline. I know Adam's watching and Lou and June, whereby the four of us, so me and Wanda, Chris and Lou, Dave and June and Adam, are going to all order
this needs to happen.
The shittest takeaway
For each
in
other.
their area, so they're not going to know.
Just got to make sure you're not hungry.
Yeah, make sure you're not hungry because obviously you're not going to eat it. But yeah, they've got to find the shittest or worst.
No, worst rated
takeaway in their area.
And they're not allowed to know what it is.
And they've got to film what they get. So yeah, we need to do that. It'd be funny.
Mike Ward is in the chat. Cheers, you guys. I'm trying a new Northern Monk. And can you say that? Stig
baguettes.
Eternal Haze.
So Mike Ward was on The Voice.
Oh, was he? Oh, yeah, that's the guy that's on Twitter. Yeah.
Hope you're doing well, Mike.
Yeah.
We'll get you on at some point. I want you to come on because I know you're into your craft beer, Mike. So message me on Twitter if you're interested in coming on. Let us know.
You should ask what the different shops are frying the chips in dripping. It's always better than oil.
I know Death Clock Cocktail's name. They asked.
He might not want us to say that, Scott.
Exactly.
So we won't say it then, will we? Thomas is in. Hi, Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
I've got to do this one. After another Dave's putting a garden swing together.
Is he still doing it? He sent him a voice message saying he's waiting for a new swing. I said, fuck me, he's going to get a seesaw next week.
I generally think the bloke who invented the internet didn't realise what he's actually done. The high street will never be the same. I could go on. Do you know what? Our town has gone downhill massively with shops.
We said this. Obviously, the conversation we were having last night or today.
Yeah.
The only thing that actually draws people to there now is probably Primark.
There's not many shops.
How sad's
in
that?
Portsmouth anymore.
A place that you can buy a t-shirt and shoot a pea through it.
You know. The charity shop challenge. Get dressed up for under a tenner with clothes, only from charity shop. I don't mind a charity shop. Bargains I've got from charity shops before.
So Blue Van Man Dave, actually, he came up with a challenge that we're going to do something not too dissimilar to that with Chris and Lou, and Dave and June. So stay tuned. There's something like that in the pipeline. It's
on our list to do. We've got so much going on at the minute. Oh, hi, Kev. To see honest reviews be great. Wonder if seaside chips actually taste better by the sea, or people just happier and on holiday by the sea and are sea drunk.
Tell you what, when I get chips from the seaside, I'm generally unhappier because they cost me a lot more than the inland.
Yeah, the portions are a lot smaller.
Cone chips
not
are about
always
£4.
That good either. No. How's the DIY coming along, June?
Can you go video him? I bet he's swearing.
Did you see that Saturday afternoon session at the Brew London has now sold out? I think the high street is done, sadly, in a lot of people's jobs and businesses.
I think it's the lazy generation as well, to be fair.
To be honest, Primark are doing it in the right way. They're so busy because they're not online. Primark is not online at all. And I think that's probably the way forward. If you want your business to survive, just don't put it online.
I think there has to be a balance, doesn't there? There has to be a balance on.
Yeah, but you either online or you're not. You can't really do a balance with online.
I don't agree with that. I think obviously there's people that can't get out.
It's ruining shops.
Oh no,
it's ruining businesses, and it's put a lot of people out of jobs.
I don't disagree with that either.
So. Kev says, I want to see Scott, Dave and Chris playing on the swing. They probably would one day. They got drunk one day.
Has he done has he video putting it up, June? Please tell me he has.
Sid, shopping online can be handy, but 100% online is
shite. Yeah, I agree, Sid. I completely agree. There's a room for everything. If it's done to help bolster that business and not become the whole outlet, that's fine. But when they're doing it...
I don't know. I think online has definitely killed a lot of shops.
Amazon's killed everything. Because I could get a new Wanda on Amazon.
I'm not being funny. Look at Woolworths. As soon as online started, the shops went downhill.
Remember the pick and mix? You'd eaten half a ton of the pick and mix before you got to the checkout.
As soon as online started, that's when it all went a bit wrong for them.
No, Woolworths never. They just never adapted. They had so much crap in there, and they were fantastic.
No, people loved Woolworths.
I loved Woolworths.
They loved Woolworths. It's a shame.
They've still got out in Australia, I think, and I think
think you can. There is an online for Woolworths, so it obviously ain't quite the same, is it?
But if you needed something, anything, Woolworths was the place because they did everything. But say you go to the pick and mix, and you'd be fucking jamming the stuff in there, and then before, but then you'd eat in half of it before you got around and then put another load in.
Yeah. Are you two looking forward to the wedding next year?
Well, one of us is.
To be honest, we're not even looking at it until the end of summer when lockdown's completely lifted.
I think we'll be all right on it.
Yeah, well, we'll see, because then we've got, obviously, flu season come into play.
It's not that. We've rewritten our wedding list about 47 times.
Thomas says, I think you two dress up in Star Trek.
Someone ban Thomas, please.
Scott, Dave says he's dealing with his
erection. Yeah, Dave is erecting.
Right, Phil said, I will bring a parrot.
I sent him
You've got a parrot hat, actually, haven't you?
I don't know where it is. My wardrobe fell apart, actually.
Yes, you still need to sort that out. You've been ignoring it.
I have ignored it. I'll be doing that Saturday.
Oh dear, be a good video, that.
Slag off the instructions. I'd love to see Dave.
Have not even been looked at.
Nah, because he's a man. You don't need destructions.
I will cry at that challenge. Which challenge is that?
That's the horrible takeaway.
A horrible take. Do you know what? I think we should all add something to eat, because if that takeaway turns up and you're really hungry, it's going to be devastating, isn't it?
Especially we go like something. And the thing is,
oh, Brian. It's Brian.
It's not. I know it's not.
Oh, is he joking?
Yeah, I know it's not. Go back to the challenge. The only thing that can be taken into account is allergies. Mm-hmm. So I think even if you don't like something, you got to try it. So I don't like prawns.
Oh no! So it's definitely going to be.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, you shouldn't have said that. Just left the chat for a minute. Come back, and Julie's talking about
Dave's erection. So
pointy things.
Yeah, pointy. Yeah, Wanda won't say erection. She'll say pointy thing.
Can we still put suggestions forward on any things on the channel? I had one earlier, but now I'm not so sure.
Yeah, you do what you like. Even
as long as it ain't ridiculous,
so,
as in like, I don't know.
So right, okay. Obviously, if you've got a suggestion, stick it to ScottandWander@yahoo.com, which is
or in a comment, which is probably easier.
Or easier. Or I'll just stick a thing up for members that if you've got any, or anybody, I don't care. If you've got suggestions, let us know. We're open for it. We'll consider anything as long as it's not rude.
Oh, hi, Jane. Jane's in the chat. Didn't know Saturday had sold out. Good job, I got the missus ticket in time.
Yeah, I won't be going there.
No, not a good idea. He's doing quite well.
Why is that, Wanda?
He wanted to put it off until tomorrow, but me and Ginge forced him into it.
Poor old Dave being bullied.
Okay, fair enough, Scott. True, get ya.
Don't worry about. We're so far behind. We go off on tangents, don't we? Okay, the video. I hope that we did all right with your video, mate.
No chance on videoing this.
Debacle. The channel will be closed down. Was there a lot of swearing involved?
Sobieski, I'm really looking forward to seeing you both. Roll on July 31st. Is that the Brew London thing? Is that the weekend?
Possibly.
That would make a great video. Dave getting hacked off trying to put up the swing. YouTube gold.
Oh, what I want is for someone to video either June or Dave sitting on it, and he just goes, collapses.
No, he'll go on a rant about it. It'd be so funny.
The funny thing was me and Chris a couple of weeks ago. We were all messaging each other on WhatsApp, and like we were bored, and we bullied David to go in live. So he's gone live on the Saturday, and then he was like, "I'm just about to go now," and it was just that he's got his Eeyore t-shirt. So someone said thoughts on Eeyore.
How is Eeyore?
He was like off like a rocket.
Hey,
fucking
June,
donkey.
Ask Dave how Eeyore is. Reese said, "Oh, hang on. Anybody remember CNA?
CNA, yeah."
And Be Wise.
Be Wise. There's been all sorts through the years, and they've all gone. I mean, most of them were shit.
The death of the high street started when music went online. It's
Yes,
true, like, because like
R
HMV.
Price, you had R Price, HMV. There used to be Reflex Records here. There've been all sorts of places.
We still got HMV, but they did close down for a while. Whether they got saved, I don't know. But they're back in. But I think people were like, "Oh my god, they're back. We're going to make the most of it."
They went all online, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or the vast majority of it went online.
Our town is ruined. M&S closed, Sainsbury's closed, and loads more empty shops everywhere. Scary, really.
It's
It's gonna be like ghost town, isn't
then you just get a pop-up bloody charity shop, a second-hand shop, or a takeaway, or a phone bloody shop.
That's true, Kev. Wilco's is like almost like Woolworth.
It's not far removed. I'll give you that.
Have you ever seen the conservatory cleaning video?
I've seen that. It's funny as fuck. So that's what people don't.
Dave's in the chat. Hi, Dave. How's he all?
How's he all?
Scott killed Woolworths eating all the pick a mix.
Probably didn't have that profit. That was only little.
David said, my mum always brought her clothing there, CNA.
Yeah.
And love Woolworths. I used to go in there for the giant gobstoppers and buying single tapes like Gina G and Mark Morrison.
Yeah, the tapes. Yeah. It's brilliant. It's stuff you can't.
Some stuff's coming back retro. It's all retro, and people love it, don't they? The retro stuff.
There's a big market for it, isn't
but
it?
Obviously bought online now. What did CNA stand for? Do you know, Scott?
Not off the top of my head.
Sorry.
Sorry.
James says, I'm sorry to hear about the Disney shop, because when I go to Southampton, Lily Rose goes in there and loves it, and listening to the music and looking around.
There's I don't know, there's just nothing that brings joy, you know.
Not anymore. You're not going to get that experience anywhere.
Soulless, isn't it? Soulless bollocks now.
Just wondered if anybody in the chat remembered it, that's all.
What, CNA?
Yeah.
I remember CNA. I'm sure there was one in North End as well.
Yeah, I'm really gutted, Jane. We did a video on it as well, haven't we?
Cox.
I used to go to the back of Woolworths as a kid and play Pokemon tournaments. It was so cool.
So Dave's just messaged me on WhatsApp what CNA stands for.
I'm sure I've just started with a few allergies.
I've just started with a few allergies. That's so we said if you've got an allergy, then for the shitty takeaway.
Not all bothered by my name being mentioned, by the way. Made this account years ago and never bothered changing it.
Thanks, Graham.
Oh. Lou says nothing with egg in.
Okay.
David Wilson, I don't know
chips.
June, but seems to be founders' initials. The company was founded by brothers Clemens and August.
Breckenmeyer. Something.
Closed down in the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. There was a big one in Commercial Road, wasn't there, in Pompey? Absolutely huge.
I've always wondered what it stood for, so thank you.
Dave said it's cocks and arses.
Reese, will you be watching Loki? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that one.
Yeah. We're not watching anything at the minute, are we? We need suggestions of things to watch.
We watched that... we have literally been watched it most days. Next
on Disney. That was really good.
It's scary because it's like how the world is going to go.
AI, like Alexa taking over the whole world. It was very, very good. Really good.
It's quite interesting because it is, scary
Poor Dave,
stuff.
You could tell he really loved that Eeyore t-shirt.
He did love that t-shirt, didn't he, Adam? Hi, Chris. Evening baked potato.
Evening baked potato and Wanda. Thanks, mate.
It's not rude. It was doing Room 101 episodes. Things, objects, food that needs to be banished to...
Sarah.
What's Room 101?
Sarah.
I don't know what that is.
I've already suggested this to Dave and Chris. So you got 3 things that really piss you off.
Yeah.
Like on the television, and you've got to explain why it annoys you, and it either goes into Room 101, banished forever, or it doesn't.
Okay. Oh, so I'll be in that then.
Yeah. I've already suggested this to Chris and Dave. It's something that I thought about 2-3 months back.
Means we've got so many ideas going at the minute. It's trying to keep up with it all, isn't it?
Well, and it's also it's.
And all of a sudden it dawns on us. Oh yeah, do you remember that idea? Sometimes we've been writing it down, haven't we, lately?
It's not that. Also, it's reliant on other channels getting involved as well, and they although we're all mates, it can be difficult.
Sometimes newer things come out all of a sudden, and
we don't plan fuck all.
I remember CNA doesn't seem that long ago. He gets so angry, he's shouting,
Fuck Eeyore in the garden.
he loves Eeyore.
I reckon you should call your swing Eeyore.
Yeah, Eeyore.
Eeyore's swing. Get a sticker.
Yeah. I used to order albums from our price, in the next town and read the stuff on tapes and CDs on the bus home. Streaming isn't the same. Yeah, and you used to get the song words out, didn't you?
Do you know what? I completely agree with that, because there are certain bands I will just download, but there are other bands that I'll download, but I also want the CD as well. So the Wild Hearts, Pearl Jam.
Because you got a bit of a collection. For
People things like that, groups like that, where I've got an affinity over 30 years. I like to have the physical hard copy of it for some reason.
Yeah.
Obviously, you get the notes and the art and the booklets.
Well, I like my soundtracks for Disney, and I've got loads of them in the cupboard. And I still would like the collection to get bigger with the CDs. It's not quite the same on your phone.
No.
And plus, now, for some reason, you can play songs and then it'll go off onto other songs that you've not even downloaded. And it's like, oh, it's amazing.
Apple Music's driving me fucking nuts. If it finishes an album, you just play some random crap I've never heard of.
I was looking for new work shirts, couldn't find any I wanted. Missing Debenhams has always had a nice selection.
Yeah, they've gone, haven't they? We got massive, huge Debenhams. They'll just end up as flats.
Evening Chris, burnt any more rolls?
He's like, oh, fucking hell, God of the sun.
I used to work in the Tricon Centre. What
did Adam say?
Just said what the CNA stood for.
Okay.
The
Tricon Centre. So What Records. I remember So What. So Tricorn, the people that don't know about the Tricorn, was voted, I think it was one of the most architecturally stunning buildings in Europe at one point. It was a fucking eyesore. It was just concrete. And in the end it became like, it was like... They
knocked it down.
They knocked it down because it was hideous.
It was.
But yeah, the Tricorn was, if you Google the Tricorn, but So What Records, I remember So What Records.
But it was known as people doing...
It was suicide based. People would chuck themselves off. Yeah.
I see on TV fake restaurant, an Uber driver picked up food from a skip and delivers it, no questions. Yummy. Nice.
Chris knows what he's getting for dinner.
That's spooky.
Yeah, so the Room 101, that's a suggestion that I put to Chris and Dave. Whether we get around to it, I don't know.
Lou, are you on about B&M?
B&M. Love B&M.
Oh, God, him and Ginger falling out now.
Video it.
Do you know what me and Scott, when we try and put things together?
Yeah.
Scott doesn't like listening to me at all. He really don't when I try and help him. He thinks that I'm like putting him down or something. I'm trying to
bullying me, she is.
Yeah, all right.
No, so one's got this thing of reading the instructions.
Yeah, because it helps.
Well, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't help me because it just ends up with me shouting.
That's the one Uber scary. No CNA, it's closed down and become home bargains in Oldham.
I know Dave goes to home bargains and Chris and like home bargains, B&M bargains. They're all, you can get some pretty decent stuff in there. There's some utter crap, but.
Sid said, I was mad on Adam and Ants and loved having everything they ever did on vinyl. The vinyl's coming back though.
It's
like record players and that.
Expensive.
Even Leah's collecting records now.
But they are. I mean,
she loves her records.
But they're ridiculously expensive. The records now. The vinyl stuff is. You go into HMV in there, and they're like £30 for an album. It's like Jesus Christ. Well, they're making it out of gold.
Paul says, totally agree, Scott. Anytime Metallica release something, I have to own a hard copy.
Yeah, I'm the same, Paul. It's not the same. Obviously, I don't use them; they just sit in the cupboard. But I like having that physical copy.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's like the Wild Hearts. They got a new album coming out in September. I'll get it on there on my phone, but I will order a hard copy of the album as well. I've always done it. Like anything done by Ginger or that lot.
And you like getting the CDs from Pearl Jam as well.
Pearl Jam, yeah. Although they only release one every 7 bloody years.
Big D, Pearl Jam always do quality packaging with CDs, makes it worth getting.
Yeah, I mean Gigaton was another. Their two best packages. You'll probably agree, Big D, is No Code, which was incredible, and Vitalogy. Vitalogy with the booklet. I mean, they lost money making the album
Really?
because they put so much
Like
originally,
effort,
but because of the cost of producing the packaging.
Lou, I'm keeping out of it. It's scary.
It's scary.
Even the flies have buggered off. It must be a while ago. I used to go with my gran as a teenager. I forgot how old I am. I couldn't get a working CD of my favourite band's most recent new release. Very annoying. CD prices have also gone up a lot.
So who's your favourite band, David? I'm interested in that because you can get most things from everywhere now. So I'm quite interested in who that would be. I think they nearly done it.
Yeah, you have to send a picture.
You should go video them.
Yeah. Adam says, I remember the first CD I ever brought way back, Travis, Man Who. Still a brilliant album.
So what was the first album you ever bought?
Oh.
And everyone else, there's 39 of you lovely people watching. What was the first album you ever bought?
I can tell you the first record I bought.
Come on.
It was the era of like tracksuits.
First single you bought?
Strawberry Fields Forever.
What, Beatles?
No.
I don't know, who is it?
No, it was the era of all acid.
You know,
is it house music?
House fucking. You used to listen to house music.
Everything. It was the time though, wasn't it? With the NAFCO jackets and tracksuits and things.
So what was
the funky tracksuits?
So what was
shell suits?
Shell suits. So
yes.
What was your first?
And the happy face t-shirts and the t-shirts that if you got it wet, it changed colour.
Yeah.
What were they called?
Was it tie-dye?
No. There was these t-shirts that if they got wet,
it's a splash, didn't they?
Yeah, it changed colour.
So what was the first single you bought?
Oh, first single.
So my first single I ever bought.
PJ and Duncan.
Fucking PJ. I can beat that. Mine's even worse.
PJ and Duncan.
Mine was "Give It Up" by Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah, PJ and Duncan. Let's get ready to rumble. I used to like watching Biker Grove.
I used to like watching Biker Grove.
And then they got famous.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The first album I bought might have been Def Leppard.
Yeah, my favourite band is Magnum.
Oh, okay.
Started following them 90. That's Marion's favourite band.
Yeah.
Wow, she loves them. Michael Jackson, Bad. Oh yeah, I remember that.
It was bad as well.
And do you remember his film Moonwalker?
Moonwalker.
That used to scare me. I didn't realise it was about like naughty stuff. Adam and the Ants, Kings of the Wild Frontier. First album I bought was by Metallica. We like Metallica.
I'm a huge fan. I know Paul's in the chat. Paul's a huge Metallica fan.
Who's Life? First album. Thriller, yeah, a great album. Brad, I'm a 90s kid, so first album was Slim Shady.
The EP. I'm not a rap fan. Oh, Christ, NAFTA.
Yeah, NAFCO 90 or something. I remember them.
The shell suits.
You could only buy them from the market as well.
Shell suits. It was the
hyper coloured t-shirts.
Who remembers?
Sure
I must have been. It's got to be 14. So that's 89 when you used to have the ski jackets. Everyone had a fucking ski jacket. I'd never been skiing.
Bomber jackets as well.
Bomber jackets.
And they still come back as well. They do. Chris says first CD I bought was Runaway Train by Soul Asylum.
I had that. I quite like that as well.
First single was Freddie Mercury's The Great Pretender from Woolies. Not sure on the album. I used to copy tapes from. That's what I used to do. I used to listen to the charts on Sunday when it went from 40 to the number 1 that week. And I used to just record the songs on blank tapes. And then have a tape of all old songs. The latest songs.
There was something magical about listening to Radio 1 on a Sunday evening.
Yeah, and then
trying to find it. Especially if you had a song that you were that you bought, thinking, where's that placed in the charts? Yeah. I mean, obviously, I was a Wild Arts fan, so
every Sunday.
Yeah, I was lucky if it made the fucking charts, but you know.
First single record was Kylie and Jason. We've forgot the song now.
Especially for you?
Yeah,
Jesus
probably.
Christ.
Neighbours, everybody, Neighbours. I used to watch Neighbours and Home and Away.
I did. I used to go home at lunchtime and watched Neighbours and Home Away, and then I had to run to school because I was late back from lunch.
The Jam. Yeah.
For F me, I'm old.
I like some of the Jam music. First single, Status Quo, rocking all over the world.
Status Quo were brilliant.
Yeah.
Simple songs.
Where are they now?
They're still going. Yeah.
Chris, and I think the first single I bought was Nelly the Elephant.
I actually met Status Quo.
Did you?
Met Status Quo in Munich airport. Munich? I think it was Munich. When me and my mum and my sister went to Germany in 1982.
Kev D, Head Down. Tiffany, I think we're alone now. Truthfully, we all liked a bit of Tiffany.
Napalm Death, You Suffer. Cool, that sounds like a cheerful one.
Hello, Jamie. Seen Metallica at the
Etihad,
Manchester. Oh, only the other year.
I
was looking at tickets from Metallica.
They were really expensive. I know
weren't they?
Dave put something about Kasabian. I think it was Kasabian on Twitter that he wanted to go and see Kasabian. £148 a ticket.
Wow.
That is disgraceful. I mean, talk about racketeering and pricing your fans out of being able to see you. I just find that appalling.
My first buy was Thriller and Bad. Picture Disc Vinyls. Members only jacket.
I'm gonna be. I was never a massive fan of Michael Jackson. Very talented, but I liked probably 3 or 4 of his songs.
What, Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, there's loads I liked. I mean, I liked the Moonwalker film as well. But it did frighten me. The bad man used to scare me as a kid. He literally was scared in there.
I like Black and White. That's a good song.
I can just imagine Scott in a shell suit.
Oh yeah, I rocked a shell suit. I'll go get one in a minute.
You've got a picture in there in that what your dad did, and you got the shell suit.
Have I?
Yeah.
I'll go and get that in a minute.
With shorts.
Well, yeah, you've got to have a shell top with shorts on, obviously. It was a fashion.
Card on All of Us. That's a classic. First album was Slipknot, Iowa from Woolworths.
Fucking Woolworths were brilliant as well. I remember.
Reese, Naff jacket.
I remember Pearl Jam's second album, Versus, right? I was so excited. So excited. So I was at college, bunked off college, right, to go down into Commercial Road here. Walked into every shop, went into HMV, didn't have it. Not that more. It obviously wasn't out in the just in the shop. Went into Our Price, didn't have it. There was another one. I can't remember the name of the shop. Didn't have it. Walked into Woolies. It's on the fucking shelf. I'm like,
there it is.
Get in. Get in.
Reese, Naff jacket. There was loads of things. There was like necklaces with plastic dummies on. That was like a rage at one point.
Well, it's like the yo-yos as well.
Bottles and all sorts.
The yo-yo craze where you'd be walking down the street and people are fucking...
clackers.
Yeah.
The clacker toy.
Clackers. But in recent years, you know, the fucking fidget spinner
and
things.
The thing that went round your leg and you had to
do
that.
Try and kill yourself.
But it knocked your chins and hurt you and you end up tripping over and all sorts.
Utter nonsense.
Yeah. First album was Guns N' Roses. So you love Guns N' Roses. Still do
Appetite for Destruction. It's probably one of mine. I was my mate got me into Guns N' Roses very early on, and thought they were fantastic, absolutely brilliant. And then he went loopy.
I like November Rain. I love that.
That's song. A great song, November
Rain. First single, Slade.
Come on, Feel the Noise. What a song that is.
Yeah. I like. Is it Slade? It's Christmas.
That's Wizard.
No, they do a Christmas song, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, who remembers the green flight jackets, beloved by football hooligans and lateral?
Latterly, old Compton people. Green
flight jackets.
Flight jackets.
Oh, one of State's
like bomber jackets. What now?
Oh, who was that?
Which one was that? That wasn't what's his bloody name? Francis Rossi. Was it?
I don't know. Yeah, taking the top 10 on radio every Sunday and trying to stop recording before adverts come on. Yeah, I used to do that.
It used to drive you mental, didn't it?
I actually bought the box of tapes here. I think they're gone. I think I threw them away because we didn't have a tape player anymore.
I always got a tape player.
Yeah.
We went to the brewery we went to today. I'll put the video up because there's a video of a proper VHS video of old Dick doing the brewing. But I've got to re-edit the video because I've got copyright claim on the
yeah.
video. But it's an actual VCR in there playing that tape.
Yeah.
It's like, way,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
Tom Meehan comes into my work all the time. Proper wind-up merchant.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
I take it you did like my new avatar the other day. I've changed it to something more subtle.
Oh, what did you change it to?
I think it's to do with football, I think.
Okay.
Hope he doesn't turn up in the shell suit for Warrior Fest.
Well, you've got to be thinking now, can I get a pirate shell suit?
Hello, Ronan.
Hello, Ronan.
In the chat.
First albums.
I brought the Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Offspring's Americana.
Americana, is that the one that had get a job? No, why don't you get a job? I love that, and it had Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Oh yeah.
I quite liked Offspring. Yeah, that's them.
Can you
Hang on,
remember
I thought they were in the shed.
Coloured... I don't remember them, but I remember. There was some.
So the pockets have different colours.
I think so. I can't remember that. Yeah, do you remember? That's it. The global hypercolour t-shirts. That's what I was trying to.
So the ones that they changed colour.
They changed colour, and I remember having one. I think it was like pink, and if you got a splash of water on it, it would go purple. I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Like a gremlin.
Technology was a lot easier then. The tape deck and record player was the B's and E's. The only thing about tape players is that there's sometimes the tape used to get chewed up.
Chew them, didn't they?
And it was like, and then it would ruin the whole tape of all my top 40 songs on there.
I remember my mum and dad buying me a Sony Discman. So the first ever portable compact disc player, but you couldn't walk too fast with it because it would jump like crazy.
I need to put this on the charge.
Don't use this one.
Well, it's on 9%. So.
Okay.
David Wilson, great idea. I'm buying the shell suit for Warrior Fest.
Don't tempt me.
Bottle tops on your shoes.
Grolsch bottle tops on your shoes. Yeah, I remember that.
I had a petrol blue one, bright orange lining. Still got 5 black ones, but don't wear it much these days.
Luminous shoelaces.
Yeah, they still do them.
Yeah, but they have to be different colours on different feet.
Would it go with your hat? Was that Bros, Chris?
Bros.
I remember Bros. Are they still around?
No, well they are, but one of them's I think one of them's an actor, isn't he? Is it Matt?
Is he? I don't know.
He's been in some pretty big films, I think.
Has he?
Has
I've
he?
never noticed.
No, not anything we've seen, obviously.
Didn't see you as a Brass fan, who says? Space Hoppers, you remember them? Yes.
I'm beginning to look
You
like
can get big kid ones now, can't you?
I'm beginning to look a bit like a space hopper.
No, you're not. Behave yourself. Think the hat will stay home or it might end up floating to the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
I'm actually scared of this day. I'm really frightened.
My only thing is big breakfast. Definite big breakfast. To line that stomach.
Breakfast?
Could be a Weatherspoon's breakfast. I think we might have to meet in Weatherspoon's.
Have a breakfast
Phil,
beforehand.
before we do anything.
Yeah. Is there one nearby there?
Guildhall is the closest one.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then just walk through. It's only about
Rick
10 minutes.
Paffett is
Rick Paffett.
The one who kept his hair.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
Tom Regan was the lead singer of Kasabian before he got into a spot of Brother.
I remember that. Yeah.
I've still got my original green one. It still fits after 35 years.
Nice.
Is the swing sorted now, Jim?
Yeah. We need update on the swing.
Ronan says, yeah, that's the album.
Yeah.
Hello, Jamie Long. Offspring Smash was one of my first albums.
Everything I heard, I bought one Offspring album, which was the Pretty Fly for the White Guy, and I don't think I ever bought anything else.
David Wilson, lots of shell suits on Amazon and pirate outfits.
Oh, there it is. Have a quick look.
Scott, the pirate outfits and shell suits.
I'm looking now on Amazon. Shell suits.
Sorry, Lolo balls. Like a football with a round ring around it and it jumped like a pogo, Scott.
So,
yeah. I know the one.
Shell suits, 80s fancy dress.
Let's see.
Let's see what the worst ones are.
It'll be all the multicoloured ones, I reckon. The trouble with those hypercoloured t-shirts, if you're sweaty, you look like a right grotty muppet. You need to get that wig.
Obviously, you got to get the wig as well.
No, I think you could get a lot worse than that. Actually,
Yeah.
it's quite nice, to be fair.
This looks quite nice.
Yeah. It looks too nice. It's the bright coloured ones, isn't it?
Let's have a look.
Adam, he is back, and Kasabian are touring smaller venues. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. I don't work for their promotion team, I promise. Ah. Scott, did you ever listen to Three Colours Red?
Love Three Colours Red. That was one of the McCormicks. So you got Danny and Chris.
Sun's coming out now.
Yeah, sun's coming out now. Danny and Chris. So obviously Danny's in the Wild Hearts. I think Chris McCormick was in Three Colours Red. Really good. Really, really good. The Yo-Yos. Have you listened to the Yo-Yos, Chris?
First single was Anita Baker's Sweet Love.
Jesus Christ.
And album was Sade's Diamond Life.
Sade's.
Dan, hello Dan. Global hypercolour t-shirts. Yep.
Pirate costume.
Can't believe Scott was Def Leppard.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I'm sure Def Leppard. What was that? Adrenalize. Let's Get Rocked. I think that's what. I fucking hate Def Leppard.
I believe that's shell suits are still the height of fashion in some parts of Portsmouth.
£9.80.
I think we should go as pirates, Phil. I really do. Some people do dress up. I'd either like sailors or pirates or something or other like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't. Maybe.
You know your old school when you used to hit pause on the cassette player to avoid the DJ on the Sunday top 40? Yeah. Bet you love New Kids on the Block.
No.
I did at the time. When they first come out. Yeah. I think everyone loved New Kids on the Block.
I didn't.
I bet you did.
The right stuff.
Yeah. What else?
That's it. So for
I think it's like Backstreet Boys when they first come out. I think I was only 12.
Westlife.
Not Westlife.
Boyzone.
No.
None of them.
No. Do you both remember hacky sacks?
Hacky sacks.
As in the little
Used to
beanbag type ball.
do
with
keepy
fluorescent-
ups. You remember them, the little things?
Yeah. You still can get them.
Can you?
Yeah.
It was the yo-yos. I was fascinated
You
by
know, like
yo-yo.
Hawkins Bazaar and that. They do like retro toys and stuff. Actually, it's not even in town anymore, is it? That's gone too.
Well, it would probably come back at Christmas, but obviously everything was
I
shut.
don't think it even come back the Christmas before either.
It was there. It was there for a very small time.
I'm up for breakfast, Scott and Wanda, and lunch, dinner, and supper.
Yeah, that's
your lunch, dinner, and
will be
supper
liquid.
is going to be beer, isn't
Liquid.
it? A fantastic shell suit, that, Scott.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting one, Adam. I might just buy one and wear it out.
The shiny purple one looks awful.
Yeah. Let me see if there's anything wise.
Wanda, when Scott comes home after the beer festival, carefully guide him to the beer shed, cover him with a blanket, and let him sleep it off. Do you know what? He probably will do that anyway.
Fucking annoying thing. The really annoying thing is that night it's Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury,
Is
and I
that-
will be in no fit state to watch it.
No, you wanted to do a watch.
I wasn't going to watch it. I won't be able to see. Let alone do a watch.
80s fancy dress. I'm half scouse and feel attacked by that shell suit.
I'm so sorry.
Spliffy jeans, a little spliffy man.
What?
He had a little thing.
Yes.
How naughty was that? Because kids love that. Well, then that was around the time of the NAFCO coats.
NAFCO, yeah.
And in Spliffy, man, the coats were like rain mat things, weren't they? How funny. Yeah, the Spliffy jeans, they did coats too, didn't they?
Yeah. Worst shell suit.
Def Leppard are great. Come on. Whatever you want to do for the Warrior Fest, I'm up for it. Pirates, I think.
Wish. This is a wish.
Wish.
Genuinely on wish. It's a tracksuit. It's not, but
Ah!
have a look.
Didn't Lad's Baby do that?
I don't know, did he?
Yeah. He got all dressed up as KFC guy.
That's hilarious.
The lifeboat on Hayling Island have a great pirate band that visit.
I have been to the lifeboat. Where we went for, we saw a Fleetwood Mac tribute act.
Oh yeah, is that where we went?
On Hayling Island,
I
a
think
good
that
few
was
years
the
ago. It might have been. It
lifeboat.
might have been the lifeboat.
Yeah, it
Dan.
was. It was.
And
we stood
is there,
outside.
is there a chip shop right next door to it? If it is, we've been in there.
Yeah, and we stood outside and were cold eating fish and chips. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Because you was really hungry.
I could get a new suit.
Wanda, I will dress up as a parrot and sit on Scott's shoulders.
Wedding suit, that is.
I don't think you're going to need a parrot to sit on Scott's shoulders.
Scott won't be
You're going
capable
to be
of.
trying to do that anyway, I
Scott
think.
won't be capable of talking.
Remember the trick trainers and trackies. Pour some sugar on me.
Now that is a shell suit.
No, it's got to be multicoloured. No, that's too plain. and
Too
boring.
plain, boring,
Yeah.
Wanda.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got to be out there.
Out there.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Talking
I'm on
about
it.
the yo-yo back then, I'm sure the reps from Coke used to teach kids outside school how to walk the day. Not sure that would be allowed today.
So, talking about the yo-yo back then, sure the reps from Coke used to teach. Yeah, I agree. I had the Sprite one. I used to love my. I could do fucking round the world, walk the dog,
Yeah,
everything.
yo-yos was a big thing, and
Yeah.
skipping ropes.
and then you go like that, and the fucking thing of snap and fly off.
Yeah,
Try
and
and stick
skipping ropes used to be a
Skipping
thing.
right, I would never.
Do you know what I used to really like? Is getting a bubble gum with a sticker or tattoo. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I used to get really excited over a tattoo. Anyway,
Trying to-
that's it. Next to the amusement, Dan said.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, we saw Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac,
Fleetwood Mac in there.
the tribute band.
I was going
It
through a
was
divorce
brilliant.
at the time. I wasn't in the best of
It was well
places.
grumpy.
All right, mate.
It was
All right,
like
mate.
that.
Yeah, I wasn't very
Solid.
happy, and I was hungry. We have had a couple of nights out that weren't particularly great because of my sullen mood
Yeah.
going through divorce.
New also roller boots.
Roller boots,
Yeah.
skateboards.
Google troop shell suits.
Troop. What was that? Google
Troop
what?
shell suits. Troop. I think.
Troop.
Yeah.
Troop.
Oh, pogs.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with those. My mate kept having tantrums because I always won his pogs. And marbles.
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 Yeah. What's the other thing?
Yo-yos were invented as weapons. Did you know that?
I never know.
Yeah, you probably
fucking
could
know.
go,
Yeah.
"Pow!"
Bastards I am, what the heck, can you?
You could be like a superhero. Like Spider-Man, you know, when he shoots something from his hand.
Fucking hell. I look like some... Jesus Christ.
Oh dear. I remember pogs. They
Yeah.
were really cool, weren't they?
Yeah. There's been all sorts
They
of
were free and frosties.
when you think over the years, the stuff that's come and gone, it's really interesting. Do you want to have a cup of tea?
No, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Wonder if Dave's finished building and cussing now.
No,
We haven't heard of him, so I hope he hasn't murdered
Yeah.
anyone.
I've just gone all right.
But I remember always having the roller boots on. Used to have places to go with roller boots. We had tracks and roller city. Do you know what? Before lockdown, there is places near us that do roller disco and that.
Fucking die.
I know.
I can ice skate.
The Coca-Cola spinner yo-yos were huge for a while when I was in primary school.
Yep.
We had some people come and do demonstrations of tricks. Do you remember that program we watched? It was a yo-yo competition, and people did some nutty, crazy stuff.
That wasn't on.
It was quite huge. It's on the Disney Channel.
Yeah, it's not the one.
No,
With,
it was all weird competitions, and you had the rolling cheese one.
yeah, that was on
One
Netflix.
episode. Yeah, it was on. One was the rolling cheese
The
one.
cheese roller was brilliant.
One was the yo-yo,
Yeah,
and what was the others?
chili. Was it the chili
Chili
one?
contests. There was other stuff as well.
We haven't got Netflix anymore, so I don't know what it is.
Oh, that cheese rolling. Oh,
It's
that
the one
was
with
so
the girl.
painful.
It was the girl that had broken her ribs. She broken her ribs the year before, and then she did it again. It's like, what
Such
are you doing?
a dish, so dangerous, isn't it? But no one would claim who runs it because they'd have to have health and safety
Yeah, why
coming.
is it not covered by health and safety? Because nobody takes ownership of the actual event.
No, and that's
So
how
it's
they get
really
away
clever,
with it.
really
But
clever.
it's like so dangerous. It's not. That wouldn't be yo-yos as weapons. Did Scott collect all the Star Wars from Walker's pods and fill in a little foil?
I'll tell you what I've still got. I've got I think I've still got them. I've got two things that mean a lot to me. One is the Mexico '86 football album, sticker album. I think it's up in the loft somewhere. And I've also got...
Yeah, I think there is a sticker album in the loft.
I've also got the Return of the Jedi sticker album. Now, I can't remember how old I was, but I needed one sticker.
One sticker.
I needed one sticker to complete the album. And I was in school, obviously in school at the time, and I was told not to get any more stickers because that one sticker, the whole class had got me the sticker and they put it in a card for me. So I was waiting on this one sticker to complete my album.
I used to collect stickers for Neighbours.
Neighbours?
Yeah, I had a Neighbours album.
There was a Neighbours sticker album?
Yeah, and Care Bears. I used to love the Care Bears. And My Little Pony. Did used to love My Little Pony. Did, and Care Bears.
I'm seriously...
Gummy Bears! Do you remember the Gummy Bears?
Seriously considering...
Gummy Bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. The Gummy Bears.
Oh, I'm serious.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I used to like watching them. Shredder.
Can't call them Ninja Turtles. It'll be Hero Turtles now, because ninja sounds violent.
Really?
They went through a stage where they changed them to Hero Turtles.
Sake, really? What's the world coming to?
I'm going to make myself a cup of tea.
That's what I'm saying. It seemed weird. It was allowed. Strange days, but great. Those shells... No, I'm fine, thank you. Those shell suits are highly inflammable. Don't do a cooking video in one. Yeah, good idea. I probably will set fire to myself. I tried ice skating, but couldn't... Oh, no, my phone's dead. Scott? Phone died. Oh, one moment. So what's everyone doing this evening? My phone's dead.
Right, I'm just going to take a little bit of faffing around.
Okay. They said not to do cooking videos.
Right.
In the shell suit. We've got to set fire to ourselves.
Right. Just going to sort...
I tried ice skating but couldn't do it. So while my mates were ice skating, I was getting hammered at the bar on draft Stella.
Right, where's that mic?
I can't believe I've gone from wearing a dress today to jumper and leggings because it got so cold. It was really hot earlier when we had that. Oh, you're on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was on. Now I'm off.
He's off and he's off. Don't let the kids loose with trip to headmaster's office. They probably banned it all in the schools, didn't they? Probably. Talking of weird festivals, Google Mexican Exploding Hammer Festival. It's literally what it says. Watching videos is absolute carnage. Oh my God, Adam, that sounds scary. Mexican Exploding Hammer. Wow. That sounds insane, and I have to have a look at that. Wow, sticker book will be worth a penny or two. Yeah, I wish I kept my albums now. I had Neighbours when it was where Jason Donovan and Kylie Minogue were in it. It's mad that like they're singers now. Well, Jason Donovan does musicals now, doesn't he? Is it Jason and Technicolor Dreamcoat? I don't know. I know he does some musicals. Who wants to stick Jason Donovan's face in the sticker album? It's on my wheelie bin.
Where you been?
Oh, Adam was saying, talking of weird festivals, Google Mexican Exploding Hammer Festival.
Exploding.
It's literally what it says.
It sounds like something like a Thor.
Watching videos of it, it's absolute carnage.
Can you send me a WhatsApp message about that? Because Wanda's using my phone at the moment to put the comments up, and I'll that sounds like my sort of thing.
Yeah.
Absolute carnage is my middle words. Name. Not words.
B says that sticker book would be worth a penny or two now.
Yeah, completed. I've got all of them. I've got them all. I've got them all.
Read that one. Anglo-Saxon, hello. Getting blooded, Wanda. I said, what are they doing this evening? What are you drinking, Anglo-Saxon?
Yeah, let us know.
That was us last night.
Yeah, we had a lovely evening.
It was so funny. We come down and we were like, why is there a bit of broken glass? You dropped a bottle out of the fridge and we can't even remember cleaning it up.
I had a bottle of Krombacher in the fridge and it opened up and went every bloody where.
Does everyone remember the Tango advert? Then everyone's slapping each other saying you've been Tango, or was that just my... No. Do you know what happened? Chantal will tell you all about being Tango because Sam did it to her when they were first together. She's never let him live it down.
Did he burst her eardrum?
Yeah, she had damage from her ear. It took a long time.
On that is probably... I don't know how many people we got watching.
People did do it, didn't
right,
they?
So
I think I did.
how many people remember the Tango advert about Sebastian? So the bloke starts off in his office. I've had a letter from Sebastian, and he's like, basically saying to him, and he's walking off, and he ends up in a wrestling ring on the edge of a cliff at Dover, saying, "Come on, Sebastian, if you're hard enough," something like that. It's fantastic. One of the greatest adverts ever made.
No, I've not seen that.
Wanda's never seen it.
I will be watching that. How long? Oh, I don't know. Sounds like carnage. First album.
What Exploding Hammer.
Wow, Euro 76.
I was 1. You were -5.
What they do, Wonder, is basically attach explosive to a large sledgehammer and smash it on the ground and cause an explosion. They all try to outdo each other.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Wow. I bet you could do with that for anger management.
I'd like to hit it with. Well, maybe 3 people, actually.
That would help you with anger.
Maybe we could have a vote on which one gets it first.
Oh, wow. That's insane. There's probably some real wacky events across the world, isn't there?
It's the chili eating contests.
Oof.
Where's the one we watched? And the bloke, there's like hotter than the Carolina Reaper, like a mega
Reaper. So it was nothing. And he was known for it, wasn't he?
The bloke, I mean, he was almost dying.
Yeah.
I mean, his arsehole the next day must have been horrific.
It might be too good for you inside.
Sod that.
Got to get on up really early. Take care. Speak
Cheers,
soon.
Phil. Hope you're well, pal.
Phil. Reese says, I'm drinking Unity late night burritos. You'll like this one. You picked that up today, didn't you?
I picked that up today.
Yeah, he did pick that one up.
That was on tap down at South Sea Brewing last night, and I was going to have it, but it was like 7.5%. I thought, I'll give that a miss. Because we end up fucking rowing otherwise, didn't we? I was on Casemate, so South Sea Brewing Company's Casemate. It's very light.
What was I on?
You had Sussex Small Batch Brewing.
Yeah, the stouts.
So you had a Banoffee.
5.5. Banoffee one was really
and
nice.
You had the mocha chocolate stout one as well.
And then I was back on the chocolate salted caramel one.
And the salted caramel. So if you can get hold of them, Sussex Small Batch Brewery.
They're lovely.
Cuckoo brewery, so they use other people's stuff. They're phenomenal.
Gotta go now. Throw these kids in the bath, ready for bed, all ready. Speak soon. Great live, you two. Bye, Lou.
See you later, Lou. And no doubt you'll be wondering have 37 messages in a minute.
Nettle eating contest still happening in Dorset.
Why would you? Why would you eat fucking nettles?
They actually do hurt as well, don't they?
I don't get it.
Right, does anyone know? This will be fun.
Oh, no.
Does anyone know any more really wacky, weird contests that happen across the world? So obviously you got the exploding hammer one.
I think we need
the nettle eating one. I mean, the cheese rolling contest is pretty insane. How no one died from that, I don't know.
I think we need to have a go personally.
Not us, no. I'm not eating no nettles.
I did say no. The exploding hammer.
No. How did they get hold of the explosives?
I want to see Wanda lose a limb.
I'll probably blow my head off.
Blow your foot off or something.
I've seen videos of those. Absolutely mental.
Nettling.
I'll cry just watching it.
Why would you eat nettles?
What's the game? What is it? Money? Because sometimes it's just a little trophy, isn't it?
Only just in a bit of the exploding hammer. How Adam, did you find this?
That's really scary, isn't it?
I'm not being funny, right? The stuff that is on YouTube is incredible.
Yeah,
utter nonsense.
I don't get YouTube. I'm not going to go into it. Oh, hello.
Hello, Danny. Anyone that's not subscribed to Fucking Drunk, why not?
I think it came about as a recommended video after watching Royal Marine training videos.
Fuck it.
Nettle eating? What the F? Are you allowed dock leaves? You'd be like eating them by a dozen, wouldn't you?
It's not that. Who thinks it? Oh no, what? Nettle eating.
Let's start a competition with nettles.
Bumblebee eating. Let's eat some bumblebees.
You may as well.
Don't get it. Weird.
I bet there is bug eating contests.
That's only like
Oh.
Like we ought to do an I'm a celebrity thing.
I know, I can't cope with that.
Eat a kangaroo's dick.
No. Really can't cope with it. I'll be sick. I'll be gagging.
Well, it's not that. I'm gagged on baby food. How would I put a kangaroo cock in me gob?
It's eyeballs and things like
that.
that.
No,
Oh,
no thanks.
No.
No. I think back to Sarah's comment. I missed that one.
Oh.
I remember me and my brother collecting the football stickers from Panini albums and getting excited about the gold stickers, the shiny ones.
I've seen those crazy Mexican hammy explosions. You know what? Scott's going to be watching this.
Yeah.
I know he is.
As soon as we finish here, I'm on the exploding hammers.
Hi,
Hey,
Stephen.
That sounds fucking brilliant.
The balls running through the streets in Spain is nut. Oh,
So the blokes they get out the arse, they're boing, and they're fucking flying, aren't they? I don't get how that's not
cruel.
Well, they say it is.
Well, they wind them up, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh God, but there's loads of stuff, aren't they? It could be here all
It
night.
reminds me of Borat as well.
Chili heads have snorting chili powder. Oh Jesus Christ! That can't be right. It must kill their smells, their stuff. The smell sensory.
Smell sensory.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to the Buckfest, Wanda? It's just the boys thing. The boys are doing that. I ain't doing that.
Right. The people that don't know,
It's all the boys. It's a boys thing.
all
the boys.
England versus Scotland, June the 18th. I think we're live on my channel. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. Myself, Chris the Butcher, and the Blue Van Man Dave. We're doing a live watch along of the game whilst drinking a bottle of Buckfast.
This ain't going to be good. I've heard horror stories about this stream.
Yeah.
It's lethal,
This is
apparently.
Apparently it's a thing. Apparently it's happening. It should be. Well,
Mind you, the bottle we have seen in the Nisa store, it wasn't that big, was it?
no, I'm going for the big one.
I think there was only a little one there.
Well, I'll get one from Amazon. We need to agree what size bottle we're getting as well. Wanda again will be doing the comments because I probably won't be able to see by the end of the night.
Yeah. To be honest, it's payback for the balls to be.
Yeah.
Where's a worm charming contest? What's a worm charming contest? Saturday night in Glasgow, the balls in the street. Oh gosh. Okay. Nettle eating contest is annual in the Bottle Inn, Dorset. I think it's 2 pubs head to head for a trophy. They must have swollen lips and mouths and all sorts.
I have heard of nettle eating.
Oh.
I've never seen it. I'll have to see. Is that on YouTube as well? I'll have to have a look at that.
What's the tomato thing in Spain? I forget. Real life Jumanji, that would be a fun festival.
Real life Jumanji.
Oh, great. Alison's just said, so I'm getting out of it then. If it's just the blokes drinking Buckfest, sort it out, Scott.
Yeah, it is. If you want to drink along, feel free. One does not.
Yeah, probably do me in.
I've seen extreme ironing. So that's where they hang off cliffs, isn't it? And like do ironing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never even know that.
Yeah. So like you got blokes on like hanging off the cliffs, like fighting for their lives.
These things.
And they got an ironing board.
Why would you wake up one day and think, I'll join the ironing competition and go wacky with it? I'll be there for the Buckfest stream. Can't wait. Customised labels on Amazon for Buckfest.
Are they really? We need to do that.
Blindfolded boxing.
Just handed in the
I
corner.
think I have seen that.
Have you really? That's amazing. I might have to have a look for that.
I'm off. Kev D. Great life, guys. See you later.
Cheers,
Bye,
Kev. Blindfolded boxing.
Yeah.
That sounds incredible.
I've seen blindfolded pillow fight. I showed you. I said that should be a challenge for me and you to do. And film it.
Yeah.
It was so funny. But then you got bored because it went on for ages and they couldn't even.
Oh yeah, it got a bit boring because they were swinging and there was no one there.
Happening. Yeah. So yeah, so what's everyone been up to this evening?
Yeah, the sun's come out about again now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a weird old day.
Strange old day, funny old day,
Funny day.
a funny day.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, are you getting hungry yet?
I don't know. We had a bloody great sandwich.
Yeah, you know when you feel peckish, you want something but you don't.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that right now. Extreme eating Olympics. You have to eat a food in a horrible situation and not be sick, like eating a fried egg out of your hands next to a full dog poo bin
Dog shit bin
on a hot summer's day. Adam, I'm getting worried about you. What are you watching?
Eating extreme eating Olympics next to a full
Christ.
dog shit bin.
Oh, they stink as well, don't they?
Yeah, I did that.
Oh no, extreme eating Olympics. Oh my god.
I take it, Adam, you're up for the crap takeaway. Obviously, Dave and June and Chris and Lee.
We need to sort this out then, because I think it was mentioned ages ago.
Yeah, but obviously Chris sort of quit his job or lost his job. So money's been a bit tight for him. So I think we've been waiting on Chris to say so.
Right.
So once he's ready, then we'll. I won't be drinking Buckfast. Well, you're sensible then. I'll be watching though. Good luck, Scott. Definitely good luck to Wanda.
Yeah, because I've got to look after you and pick up the aftermath.
Wanda's a bit worried.
A bit like the Duvel challenge.
The Duvel.
God's sake.
Wiped from history.
Right. It just, yeah. I'll stop at 6. Yeah, of course you will. Reese, the tar barrels of Ottery Street, Mary, a race only suited for strong, brave souls willing to throw giant barrels on their backs that have been dipped in tar and lit on fire and race through the village.
Fuck me.
What?
Tar barrels of Ottery St Mary, a race only suited for strong, brave,
I'm
and
confused.
slightly delusional, deranged men, I would have thought.
Wow. If there was like £1 million or something,
Yeah.
you might be prepared to put yourself through it a little bit to be rich,
Yeah.
or not have to have money worries. But if it's just for a little trophy,
Wow.
or stuff, because cheese, that was the trophy. It's this ongoing cheese that's been going. That was there for the cheese rolling contest. It was an old cheese that's kept.
I can't remember. It also amuses me with the Ashes. Obviously, Ashes is a huge sport for England and Australia. And then they come and they hold up the trophy and it's like that. It's like,
That's what I mean. And that's it. And it's like, wow.
I was lost long ago, Wanda.
I've
I've always been like this.
Wanda should blindfold Scott and do a commercial brewery versus an independent brewery to see how he fares. That would be a good night.
I'm up for that.
Yeah, to see if you can tell the difference
Yeah.
in things. And then you might be surprised.
Might well be
You might
surprised.
surprise yourself.
Might know, I'd know fuck all.
Oh, Sustrami.
I would do the Surstramin, but it's £37 a tin.
Yeah.
Which is for something that I ain't gonna eat. It's yeah. I know Chris's video. If you haven't seen
Poor Chris.
Chris, he opened the can
And then Luke comes along, just eats it as though it's nothing.
and he's like honking his guts up everywhere.
Just from it flicked on his face.
Yeah,
though,
he
didn't it?
got the initial sort of splash.
Yeah, from the first opening of it, it was like in his
but
face.
poor bastard.
Yeah.
Hello, Pepsi.
Hi,
Hope you're well.
Babsy. But faster getting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Chris. In all honesty, I think
I
Dave.
don't think he's going to last.
Dave might be all right.
He's had it before.
Dave, I think it's one.
he
Likes
he
it.
knows about it.
Yeah, so he's had it, and it's actually Dave's idea because when we were setting up the Tesco beers for last week, Dave said, "Are we getting Buckfast as well?" I'm like, "Not as well. Maybe we'll do
It was enough on
do
its
that
own.
on another live." And obviously, we said we'd do the live watch along of the England Scotland game. And obviously, Buckfast is a Scottish drink, I believe, so it falls in nicely with the whole thing. So yeah, and I actually checked yesterday that I'm not at work the next day.
Fancy something different.
No.
The
Belgian beers.
I think you had that.
They're back,
before.
so they do them every couple of years, I think. But yeah, I had those last year.
I think you done a video on it, didn't you?
Yeah. We did an unboxing. I think me and Paul did a few live on an off the cuff live that me and Paul did
at the same time. I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Since the Duvel night, I struggle a little bit with Belgian beer.
Yeah, it's kind of put you off a bit, hasn't
It's
it?
become a bit like my kryptonite. I am going to review Duvel properly because I've never done it. And
But
obviously,
it makes you feel sick just looking at the bottle, though, doesn't it?
yeah, I do have panic attacks.
Yeah. One bottle of Buckfast won't do you in, Scott. You'll need at least 3.
9.
Century Egg Challenge. Oh, if you don't know what they are,
Yes, I've seen
you'll
that.
regret.
Is that fucking green rotting thing?
So this is what I don't understand. Do people just keep food by, hoping in 20 years' time someone will buy it to try it?
Buy it to try it.
But this is what I don't get. Do people on purposely think, oh, I'll keep all that food, store it for 35 years, unopened, and then I'll sell it? Where does that decision? I don't get it. So sometimes I'm like, is it actually true? Because why would you think that?
I don't know. Are they century or are they just fermented eggs?
Yeah, and they're just giving it a name.
And they give it a,
like the fish thing. How
Yeah.
old is the fish?
I think that's just fermented fish, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but how old is it?
I don't know how old
To
the
make
first
it
one is. I don't know.
Anyway, just done a quick Google. There's an annual tomato throwing festival in Spain.
There's
Oh
some
my god!
utter nonsense in this world, isn't there?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
El Dorado is much better than Buckfast. Buckfast is made in Devon by monks.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
El Dorado is Scottish.
Okay. We might get a bottle of that as well then.
Paul did a Citra version of the Duvel the other day.
I've seen that. Yeah, so that's in Citra Hot One, isn't it? The erection is up!
Oh no. Don't shout it. People are going to think you're being a bit dodgy in here, Scott.
Dave, did you swear at all?
I think he did, yeah. How is the pinter coming along? You managed to get the end bit off eventually. Oh yeah, it's on there, isn't it? Managed to get it off, didn't we?
Got it off.
Mm-hmm.
So videos.
You've
to come.
got one on. What have you got upstairs? In the drawer? What is it?
I don't know, but there are other things I want to brew. They've got double IPA on there now.
Yeah, and they've got the football.
They got the football,
yeah.
but I have done a bit of damage to my lid, so I've asked them if I can have a new lid.
I got smashed on vodka and Red Bull many years ago on a stag night. The smell of Red Bull makes me want to chomp.
So during the Christmas lovely box that Wanda made me, Leah put a bottle of Duvel in there.
I think you still drank it though.
I drank some of it, and then I just couldn't get through it.
Did he swear?
Did birds fly? Yeah, I bet that the air was blue. Bit of that man in their garden. I bet he was swearing like a trooper.
It goes back years and how food was preserved before there was no fridging, and still used in some countries today.
Oh, okay. I don't think I'd do the fermented egg.
Oh, it's bad enough when you get a rotten egg.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. How much is it?
It can't be good for your tummy.
Oh, I'll be shit for days.
Yuck.
It just sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Like the Surströmming. I don't know. If it was cheaper, I'd do it.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think
But
you'd be puking before you even get to it.
£37 for a tin of something I ain't going to eat. Yeah. I don't know. I could probably spend the £37 better elsewhere, I think.
So, here's a question.
One's got a question.
What was your favourite retro thing? Oh, do you remember?
Favourite retro thing?
Yeah,
Like
growing up. What was your favourite thing that's classed as retro now?
Right.
Do you remember the little wooden doggy
Yes.
that you
The pull
pull
along.
along?
Yeah.
What else? Do you remember the metal spinny things that you push and it spun
The
round?
spinning tops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the big ones,
Yeah.
the proper toy. Rubik's Cube used to be a retro thing, but you can practically get them all the
So
time
it's got
now.
to be retro that you can't get.
That's a crazy contest. People that... And then seconds, literally seconds.
What the fucking hell's that?
Like, wow.
Um,
Do you know what we should do? Read out interesting facts from a record-breaking book. Shall I go get it? We have got one upstairs.
go then.
Some funny things. tank tops.
Fucking tank tops. Yeah,
Oh,
awful.
God. Took you this long to find it, or was it just difficult?
Yeah.
It's Baloo is what another one. It's basically a developed. No. You'll be able to poo through the eye of a needle that
Minging.
Tonka toys.
Tonka toys were brilliant.
I've actually
Are
got
about a 5 of 6.
Do you know what, Scott? I think Leah's got original Hornby train set, and it's actually got lead in it. Because they ban lead in toys, didn't they? It's quite dangerous.
Right.
And they've still got the original Hornby train set.
Adam. No, go back to Adam. Right, here's the deal.
Deal?
Here's the deal.
He's got to do one with you.
I ain't doing it on my own. So if I'm doing these eggs,
Do a joint live, do it.
me, you, Dave and Chris.
Mark Jones, evening guys. How's you both? Is it still warm down there? You look so relaxed in your beach hut. It's got really cold actually, hasn't it?
Well, it's not that. It was
why I'm wearing
boiling
a
when we went
jumper.
out. We went out about
Yeah.
11 o'clock. It was
I
lovely.
wearing a summer dress and flip-flops today. Had lunch out in a nice hot sun. And world's biggest sandwich in the world.
Yeah.
And then
You came back, didn't feel very well.
I went to bed for a while, and then when I got up, it was overcast and raining, and it's really cold. It's actually quite. That's why I'm wearing a jumper and leggings.
It's not really cold.
It is really cold. Love me sky blue tank top.
And do you remember you used to, if you went to school and you had
He's
you've already done
said
it. Oh, fuck off. Like the school knits, so that the school jumpers, and then you'd have me turn up with one that'd be knitted by my nan, and it stood out like a fucking beacon.
Get Lou to do the egg thing too. She'll probably just nail it. Let me go get this book.
Well, you're going to get the Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah,
Funny Guinness records.
There's some really gross
Go on
stuff in there, like the world's longest nails.
Shit, man.
And they're curly whirly, aren't they?
He doesn't even like fresh eggs.
Oh yes, she said the allergy, didn't she?
Yeah, so I don't think Neil will be doing that then. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Dave, on the erection of the new swing, how difficult was it? And would it have been easy if you actually read the instructions? I want to see pictures. Pictures are funny. Adam sent me a message. I'll have to have a look. What have we got here? Bionic Man figure or Evil Knievel on his stunt bike. Great toys in their time. I had a Bionic Man figure. Action Man. Used to love Action Man. Scott, get a Guinness from the fridge instead. I've only got one beer in the house, and it's something I bought technically for review. Could have it, can I? I'd rather have a. We just got back from Southport, 3 days away. Yeah, saw some of the pictures he sent me on Facebook Messenger. Mark, looked really nice to be fair. Going for a Burger King in a minute, then bought 3 cans to try for Morrison's. One's the North Star 2. Hazelnut. I really like that. I've got it here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, that's the original. Oh, I see it somewhere. It's all right. I don't think it was quite as good as the North Star. What's here? Oh, shit. What's all going on? Oh, I can't get out. Yeah, didn't think it was as good as the original, but it's all right. There's nothing wrong with it. Swingers like erections, Scott. Have it and give us a quick fire review. I wasn't going to have anything tonight. I had so much last night that I'm having, and plus I got work tomorrow. So, me and my brother had Tonka trucks back when they were made of metal. We buried my sister's Barbies in the garden with. I'm trying to think of the retro toy that I like the most. Probably my old Millennium Falcon. When I got that for Christmas. the proper, the other one you could take the back of the lid off and put all the characters in. It was about fucking big. It was enormous. That would probably be my Star Wars toys. I had loads of them, all the figures. Also used to like Mask. Anybody remember Mask? And what was the other thing? Transformers. I was never really into Transformers. I think what else I liked. Get it drunk. I might do. Bought that bubblegum beer today after seeing you review it. Avoided everything else. Have you tried it yet? It's very much Marmite beer, right? Obviously, it's fucking rammed full of adjuncts to get that bubblegum taste. Someone described it, I think it was Paul, described it as a bit like a Belgian beer from the bubblegum. I get that. I didn't think it was too bad. I've had worse. That fucking the worst beer we've ever had. I haven't got the can. It was the OJ's 18%. Like lighter fuel. Worst alcoholic drink I've ever had was that bloody thing that we did the other day, the loony juice, loopy juice, whatever it was. The dragon soup. Crazy. Bionic Man and Evil Knievel that had them both, and Stretch Armstrong. Those were the days. Didn't they bring Stretch Armstrong back not long ago? My son had it and stretched it within about 30 minutes and broke the fucking thing. How many cans you got in there? Weigh them in. There's a video on it. There's a video on it maybe about a month ago. I came in and just thought I'd do a quick video because I was tidying the shed out and did it. There's 5, 10, 35, 40, 45. 6, 22. Probably about 200. Matchbox Corky cars. We're talking beer. We bought a can of Vocation Imperial Kirsch when we were buying stuff for the last live. That was a religious experience. Is that the one, the cherry Kirsch in Tesco's? Really nice beer. Really, really nice beer. Bits of it, just a bit sweet for me. I really, really liked it, but it's just the sweetness. I'm a bit funny with sweet beers. What beer is it? Just curious now. What the one I've got? It's called Night on Burritos or something. I'll go and get it in a minute. It's from Unity Brewing. It was on tap in Southsea Brewing, Brewer's Tap last night. I didn't have it, and we went up to what's it called? Southwark Brew House today. A little bottle shop. Well, not a little bottle shop. It's a brewery, and they had it in there in cans. So I bought that, and I bought Wanda I bought something from Red Cat Brewery up in Winchester. It's a chocolate stout or something. Loved Mask. I had all the toys. Was it T-Bob? And Rhino, the truck. I used to love the truck. It was a bit like what was it? Optimus Prime. I've got work tomorrow too. Get on the burrito. Night on the burrito, isn't it? Or burrito nights or something. I might go and get it in a minute. I had a large Tonka pickup. Used hello, Adrian. Used to drive it off the top of the stairs. Never got damaged. You could not destroy a Tonka truck, the metal ones. They were like, it's like anybody's ever watched Top Gear where they do the Toyota Hilux where they try and destroy it, and it's like the most just thing won't be destroyed. Mark's off. Enjoy Burger King, mate. They'd be all right. Do you remember Centurions, the cartoon? That one doesn't ring a bell. I remember Battle of the Planets. What else was good? Battle of the Planets, Transformers, Mask. Used to love that. Knight Rider, Street Hawk. Was it Blue Thunder? Airwolf. I liked OJ 20%. Thought it was character building. I've never. Wanda was absolutely terrified of the 18%. I did ask if she wanted to do the 20, and she flat refused. She wasn't having any of it. So, and they were cheap as chips as well. That lot. Centurions had bits that added onto their armour, didn't they? Not thought about them years. I don't remember Centurions. It's not something that is ringing any bell, I've got to say. My boy had Stretch Armstrong in about 2003. He went off to the top of the stairs and I went to the bottom, snapped the bastard in half. Rubbish. That's fantastic. Corgi cars were considered the dog's bollocks. Loved Corgi. And they're worth a lot of money now. A lot of money. Terrorhawks. Yeah, I remember Terrorhawks. My ex-wife looks like one of them. That bitch Zelda was terrified. She was horrible, wasn't she? So I had to go for a guitar lesson. What have I missed? Nothing. We're talking about retro toys. Wanda's gone to get the Guinness Book of Records because she's going to read out weird and wonderful records. Yeah. And what you learn? That's right. Death. The other cans I've got are Juice Forsyth. I wasn't a fan of Juice Forsyth. And the Jet Black Heart. I like that. Might have them all. No work tomorrow. Yeah, go for it. I wasn't a fan of Juice Forsyth. It was too adjuncty for me. It was too sweet. I had Mask, Bulldog, and Condor. God, yeah, I remember that Top Gear episode. They even put it on the top of a building and collapsed the building, and the thing still drove off. It was fantastic. Didn't they use it for when they made the boat as well? The car boat thing. Love retro. Wish I was an 80s kid. The stuff in the 80s, I don't know. It's probably nostalgia, and half of it was crap. But I was born in 75, so I was an 80s kid, and things were just better. Well, from my point of view, anyway. TV programs from years ago: Hong Kong Phooey, Hong Kong, and Manimal. Manimal was absolutely bonkers, and if that's got to be on YouTube somewhere of him changing into the animals because it was terrible. I used to love Manimal. I forgot all about that. I was learning My Own Prison by Creed. I don't know that one. How you getting on with it? My ex-wife would play a good role for Zelda in a move. Terrorhawks looks like my ex-wife. Who said that? I had an 18. No, don't mention any names. Can't say anything there, can I? I had an 18 van. Yeah, 18. Loved the 18. I had the 18 van. Faces, Corvette, and action figures of all of them to go in the van. I had that. I remember I got them for Christmas. Got them for Christmas one year. Never told my mum that I'd actually found them. I was terrible. Found them all. No kids watching that. Found them all hidden in my mum's wardrobes, and then I'd get them all out and play with them before Christmas, and then pack them all back into the boxes, and then put them all back in the wardrobes. So I knew what I was getting for. Obviously, Santa had told me I was getting these things. Say what you want about Creed, but the guitarist is awesome. I don't think I've ever listened to anything from Creed, so I'd have to pass on judgment on. Maybe I'll have a listen a bit later. Ulysses 31, I remember that. Ulysses, fucking through all the galaxy, something like that. Roger Ramjet. I love Roger Ramjet, the dumb man, story of our nation. One just brought my beer out.
I just bit my tongue really hard and it really hurts now.
Well, why did you do that?
I was eating a flump because I need some chocolate.
Wanda's eating flumps, people. Breaking news.
But I don't normally eat flumps.
What? Hang on a minute. Wanda needed chocolate, so she's eating flumps because we obviously haven't got any chocolate. And now she's bit her tongue.
Really hard.
Really hard, and it's all gone tits up.
Yeah, but it feels like I've got something on my tongue, like a hair or something.
Hair on the tongue. Adrian was born in 1975. Also, what month?
Yeah.
I think work is insane. I need a beer.
Who said that?
What was that? Shark. Our good friend Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
The Mysterious City of Gold. We'll go through old TV programs now.
Okay.
So do you remember Ulysses?
No.
Ulysses.
I remember.
Or the galaxy is on Earth.
I remember Rainbow. What's the teabag lady? There was a program where it was this shop, and the children used to go in there, and she put them into the cup where there was tea bags, and they went into another world, and it was scary.
Never
lady.
remember that.
They used to call her a teabag lady.
He-Man.
He-Man, Thundercat.
Thunder. Lion-O.
I know. I'm surprised they turned that in film. Yeah.
They're bringing back Rugrats, aren't they?
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Right. So surprised someone hasn't made a video watching retro TV. So my good friend Dave here and his good lady June, they've done a couple of videos that are well worth going to watch, where they go and watch old programs and comment along to them. So if you haven't seen Dave's videos, go and watch them because they're really, really good.
I've found this book, Scott.
Believe it or not.
So I'm going to try and find an interesting fact. It's probably hundreds.
Right.
You want me to go back on it?
No, yeah, you can use this, or you go for the book and I'll do the comments.
Hang on.
Love watching Stranger Things. It feels like it's throwback to the 80s. Stranger Things is the same as Cobra Kai.
Oh, yeah.
Cobra Kai is fantastic. Stranger Things is great as well.
Yeah.
Bit worried what they're going to do with the next series, because is it going to run out of steam? Apollo Creed.
Oh,
Rocky.
there is a thing called the white strawberry, and it's real.
And it's white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're called pine berries,
There you go.
not strawberries.
Ulysses, also known as Space Jesus.
This one's funny. Right. There's a tornado.
You might have to tilt. Bring it across.
There's a tornado. And if you look in the bottom left or right to you guys, there's a man just casually lawn mowing his grass. while
Keep
it's going
calm
on.
and mow on.
Oh dear. He was casually mowing his lawn despite a raging tornado behind his family home. His wife Cecilia captured the silly sight as he refused to stop cutting the grass.
Well, at least his grass was short before it got ripped up by the tornado.
Oh yeah.
Jim Bob SquarePants is on Punk and Lost by Brewdog.
Okay. I'm on coffee now. Because we ran out of coffee.
January.
I really fancied a cup of coffee all of a sudden.
Nice chip mug, Wanda. You've had about 4 of them, haven't you?
Yeah, and they end up getting broke somehow.
Wanda, bring the late night burrito.
I did do it. I heard.
It's here.
I heard.
I don't think you're going to see that. Right, I'm going to come to that in a minute because I've got a few gripes. Just a few. I was born in '68. In the '70s and '80s were boss.
I'm definitely not going to show you that.
Tried something I've never tried whilst in Southport. Lost Worldly tea room, eggy bread, brioche with bacon and maple syrup over the top. What are you going for your bloody Burger King? You'll have to try it. Sounds nice. Wanda?
Yeah?
Are you ready for this one?
Oh no, is it rude? Oh yeah!
Fraggle Rock. They cancelled Fraggle Rock, and we remember we were at school.
No, it's still on.
And this was back in the year, back in when I was at school.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
And we had a protest. Me and about 4 mates in the school playground.
Made a difference, yeah?
Oh yeah. Still going now, isn't it?
Right. I've got another interesting thing. This guy ate a different spoon every day of his life and collected every single one of them for 95 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you find another fact. Unity Brewing. This is their new late night burritos. Really like Unity Brewing. What I don't like,
I can't read it. It might be because of your eyes, maybe.
They've started putting. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. They've started putting all their stuff. It's all pastel colours. They've gone over to nice pastel colours. Don't have a problem with the pastel colours, but their ingredients and bits and pieces and telling you about the beer is almost impossible to read now, and it's a shame.
Some guy was wrongly declared dead, right, for 29 years, even though he never stopped paying his taxes.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to read, see what it says anything about the beer, and I can't even read it.
That's hilarious. Crusty cat. In Great Britain, dried or mummified cats are sometimes found hidden within the walls,
Right.
chimneys and roofs, originally placed there to bring good luck to ward off evil. So we might find a crusty cat in the wall.
Might do.
Yeah. How weird is that? Spaghetti donut?
Right, if you do the comments as well, I'll go and grab a glass.
Wow.
Yep.
There is lots of crazy stuff in this book. Right, let's see what the comments say. I'm back. Oh, bye, Danny. See you guys later. 4 a.m. alarm galloping fast towards me. Oh, God, I don't think I'd like to get up that early. I have DVD sets of TV shows I watched when I was a kid. Yes, they did have TV back then. Used to have a black and white TV, I did. I agree, and he's a lovely guy. Met him at a gig. Sobieski, I remember the Flower Pot Men and Spotty Dog, but I must be fudging old. I remember, what's that program called? Remember Noddy? I remember the Raggy Dolls. We used to love the Raggy Dolls. I was born in 88. I feel old. Favourite bit about Fraggle What were the little dozers.
Doozers. Love the doozers.
I'm tracking some beer mail. It was supposed to be delivered by now. They're on stock 5 for 45. I'm stock 32.
Oh. What percentage is this?
Jim Bob worked with him at Albert Hall. Great guy. There's a chip in your cup, Wanda. Ha! It actually is. In my other one, there was a real chip as well, wasn't there?
Yeah,
You're not even middle age yet, Jim Bob. Oh, that was the concert with the symphony in it. Drinking a... Can you pronounce that, Scott?
Stiegel Columbus, 1492 Pale Ale. More like a lager. Okay, nothing to recommend. I'm going to take your word for that.
I can read Unity cans easily enough. What beer do you have?
This is Late Night Burritos, Adrian.
Perhaps he says, is that a Jack Russell next door? Sounds like mine, the yapping little. It's actually not next door. It's about 5 houses away, but it's constantly barking, isn't it? A straight up rock band. Just look at the Southampton Beauty beer.
Just there.
You're drinking a Southampton beer, Scott.
I will not be prejudiced on our channel.
It's unusual for you.
Well, then we'll have a sniff.
Oh. It looks like an ale. I think you're going to like that. It smells like your kind of thing. I want to find a bit about
There's
ghosts.
a bit of haze to it.
I didn't know there was a doodle book in the back.
Marmalade colour. You know what?
There's a doodle book in the back. How cool is that?
I think you might find that some of the world records might be
This ain't what. This is just believe it or not.
right.
So it's just real things that have happened. What? A knife massage? A 2,500-year-old Chinese health treatment believed to eliminate bad energy has made a sharp comeback. The knife massage. Customers relax while sharpened cleavers are pressed into motions over their face and body. Only a thin cloth separates flesh from the blade. Oh, God. I've read it all now.
What was that about? Right.
Flying colours. Oh, wow. That looks amazing. I could be here all night doing this.
Well,
What the hell?
I'm gonna have a quick wee, and I'll be back.
No, I'm not going to read them because it'll be boring otherwise. Do you like Southampton, Scott? Wanda won't like it. Is it quite bitter, Reese? I'm pretty sure they filmed their DVD with an orchestra backing them up at the Royal Albert Hall. Get a magnifying glass to read the label. I think he just needs to wear his glasses, to be fair. He loves the place, Sid. He really, really loves Southampton. Can't be a good knife massage. Adam, what is that about? I'm reading this Ripley's Believe It or Not. It's the first time I've ever read it, to be fair. And there's some strange, wacky things in there. Oh, to add to context, we're talking about Mark Trumity from the band Alter Bridge. Knife massage. I know, it's nuts. Or maybe it was. Sorry. Yeah, pretty crazy, actually. So I'm drinking coffee. Scott's going to try this Unity beer that Reese knows all about. So, Reese, what do you think to it? Do you like it? Is everyone at work tomorrow? It's my week off at the moment, half term. So, and then it will be the last term for the summer holidays. Scott?
Right. Wiggle out.
Wait for you.
Oh, damn diddled. Damn piddled.
That massage must be bloody good.
What was that?
The knife one. Knife massage. I've heard it all now. Week off for me to work. Are you a teacher? Wanda? Yeah, I work with children, and yeah, it's half term now, so.
Yeah. So that smells quite piney.
Piney.
Very floral.
I like it. A little bitter for my taste, but I managed to struggle on and drink the other 2 cans.
Well, this one.
Yeah, he said I won't like it, and I said, "Is it really bitter by any chance?"
It's very floral. Some pineapple, pear.
Yeah.
Quite tropical. It smells quite dank as well. So it's quite. It does smell. There's gonna be a bit of bitterness to it as well. So nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you want that.
Yeah, too strong in bitterness.
Yeah.
Then.
Right. It's not massively bitter. Quite a nice body to it. A bit like Wanda. Getting that pine, the residue, the resinous sits through. That's really nice.
Ripley's Believe It or Not is brilliant. They have one at Blackpool. Never visited one, but it'd be pretty cool to visit one.
And they've got one in London as well.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, and in London they've got that weird museum with
Pineapple.
the bodies, haven't they?
Yeah,
Real
the
bodies.
body museum, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's actually real people.
That's quite nice.
Like obviously past.
You get in the 7%. It's not hiding the 7%.
You could go watch the Exploding Hammer Festival, get drunk, and then go for a knife massage after. What a day out!
What a day out!
That would be something we would do as well, wouldn't it?
Quite possibly.
I'm in work tomorrow. Thanks for the reminder, me, Wanda. I've been mental busy this week. Sounds like that.
Yeah, you're off. I'm in tomorrow. I took today as leave. I take today as leave. I could just quit the day.
Spend the day with me.
Yeah, it's well, isn't it?
Spend the day.
Yeah, so it's been quite nice.
Oh, let's see.
I think I've got Monday and Thursday off next week as well.
Oh. Do you want to see a human skin mask?
Nobody. Well, if you've seen The Walking Dead, you've probably already seen one.
It's actually real.
What the fuck?
It's actually real. That is made from human skin, that mask.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nice. You get everything on this channel.
It's a bit gross, isn't it? Oh gosh, let's see. What the
Donga. I'm going to say Donga.
Donga stick fights. Okay. Annual stick fight used to impress wives, with some participants drinking more than half a gallon of cow blood.
As you do. I love a pint of cow blood in the morning to go on the
Oh no, thanks.
Would love to see Pearl Jam. We were supposed to see Pearl Jam on July the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
obviously in Hyde Park. We were supposed to see them last year in Hyde Park as well, but they cancelled. Cancelled again this year, and it's going on. Funny, a mouthful. It's going on next year in Hyde Park. So we saw them at O2, didn't we? They were fantastic. Obviously, they cancelled about the month before because Eddie lost his voice, and then they put on about a 3.5 hour show, didn't they? It was fucking awesome. That mask looks like somebody we know. Who's that?
Who said that? Oh yeah, I think I know who you mean.
Oh, I think Dave's been.
Oh, there's some Star Wars facts here.
Oh, God, we want Star Wars facts. We're up for that.
This is the actual size of the lightsaber, the original that was used in 2 of the films.
Right.
So it's quite little.
It's all right. Good size. Is it more?
Wow, look at that Millennium Falcon made with matchsticks.
You gone all fuzzy.
Made with matchsticks. Millennium Falcon.
Oh, hang on. We've gone all fuzzy.
Have we?
Right, hang on.
What have we done now?
No, I think the Wi-Fi is playing up. Right, hang on. I will adjust this with you. Can you pass me that? No. No. It's probably us, so we're just going to adjust it for you. Is it on there?
I'm going to do the comments.
Don't worry, we'll get to that.
What are you doing?
One this time, just like 2 seconds. Then we will get round to it.
No.
Right, you'll drop us out. We'll be back in 2 seconds. We're not going anywhere. How do I do that? And we're gonna camera and mic. Right. Right. Just bear with us for 2 seconds.
Oh. Do you want snake for earrings, Scott?
No. Right.
Actual snakes for earrings. This lady wears snakes as earrings. But real snakes that are alive.
What the fuck? Right, can you still hear us? So we're still here. Put a thumbs up, tell us to piss off, whatever it is.
I'm going to do this.
Well, I'll do the comments on there. You go through your book. See what we
that
can
would
do.
be cool if
Okay, well,
waiting for
right,
us.
how about you get the phone? Oh,
Hang on, my phone might be charged up a bit more now.
Okay, right. And then you'll need this. Oh, fucking Jesus.
What? Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, they might not be able to hear us through that.
They will be fine.
Yeah?
Yep.
Right. Just bear with us one moment.
Bear with.
Right.
Right. This is gonna be fun.
Moonpeak.com. Can you hear us now?
Right. And move. Right.
Done.
Hey, all done. Right. Are we all good? Are we still here?
Still here. Quality is okay. Wi-Fi in Southampton is better than in Pompey.
No, it's the laptop. This is the laptop. The laptop's no blood, is it?
Fuzzy felts. Do you remember the fuzzy felts? That was like a retro thing as well, like making pictures with like felt.
A square bit of felt. And you had the little picture things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah. Still on. I can still hear you hit the mute button. That's better, he says.
Right, good.
Oh, yeah.
We're the wrong way round.
Huh?
Oh, no.
What are you going on about?
I don't know.
How many you had?
Not. Well, have I had a
Are
sip?
you enjoying that?
That's really nice.
Really bitter.
Oh, I don't think it's that bitter.
No, I don't think I want to try it.
Why?
I don't
Me
know.
not like it.
Yeah, definitely too bitter. But that is definitely more yours.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be your sort of beer at all.
God, is there spice in that?
I'm not picking up spice. I'm picking up the
It's got
alcohol.
burritos. I'm thinking it's probably got a bit of spice in it.
I'm not getting any spice out of it.
California IPA.
I can't read it.
7% Scott.
It's very nice.
It's got El Dorado.
Yeah.
Thick Secret.
Yeah.
And Talus.
Okay.
Are they the hops?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Quite
bit of
piney.
heat in that though.
No, I'm not getting it. I don't know if
It might be
I
from
don't know about Reese. I'm not getting it. I'm getting a nice piney, resinous, sticky. So it's sticky. Bit of pear. Yeah, bit of pineapple. Sort of some stone fruits. Quite tropical. Quite nice.
Is that burrito getting to you already?
Yeah, I've had 3 mouthfuls now.
Just done 4 reviews and net 2 pints of wine in under a minute, and you're still going, legends.
We
I
love.
want to see you guys and gals. Bye, Kev.
See you later, Kev. We love Billy. Raggy. You don't subscribe to Raggy. Go and give him
Rabby?
Rabby is. But Billy's a lovely fella.
All getting buck fast for the England game.
Yes, we're going for. I don't know if Danny McFadden's in. I'm so fucking drunk because he was on
No,
about
he went.
Oh, did he go, Danny?
Yeah.
We're going to getting something else as well. I can't remember what it was. Let's go back for the chat, or I'll message him.
So what do you think of the lounges then, Scott, that you refused to sit on and didn't want to?
All right. Yes. So yeah, June the 18th, as Dave's saying. Join in with the Buckfast. England versus Scotland. Obviously, the sound won't be up on the telly because it'll just get thrown off. So me, Chris, and Dave sat watching the England-Scotland game, drinking Buckfast. Should be a laugh.
We need to go in a minute.
Okay.
And it's bought tonight.
Yeah. Okay. You ready? Ready to go?
Yeah, can do. Raggy is that Scooty's mate.
That's brilliant. Raggy.
I think it's
Yeah. Right. We're going to say goodnight because it's 8:45. We were only going to do an hour or so, weren't we?
Yeah.
So.
What, 2.5 hours now, nearly.
Yeah. So we hope we enjoyed ourselves in the lounging area of the house.
In the live
lounge. That's a nice beer.
I think we keep cutting out a little bit anyway, to be fair.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. See you both soon. Been a laugh. See you later. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining in. Sorry, the last probably 10 minutes has been a bit jumpy. But yeah, had a good evening.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the live.
Yeah.
And we'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.